Blog Talk Radio.
Here we go. Blast off.
This is True Capitalist Radio. True Capitalist Radio.
I am your host, the man they call Ghost.
The badass of business.
Give him capitalism or give him death.
That's it. Period.
Broadcasting from his Skyline office studios in beautiful downtown Austin, Texas.
You sound fruitier than a box of Fruit Loops, for Christ's sake.
And now, he'll take it from here. Your host, the prognosticator of prognosticators, the man they call Ghost.
How's it going, folks? And thank you for tuning in with me to another edition of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. And, of course, I am your host, the man they call Ghost. And once again, folks, I want to thank you very much for tuning in with me. This is, folks, episode number 499. That's right, folks. Episode number 499 for all the folks that are tuning into the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. So you know what that means? That means that tomorrow, which is Cinco de Mayo, or the 5th of Mayonnaise, is going to be the 500th episode out here. I'm not even joking around. 500th episode up in this son of a bitch. So, with that being said, I'm going to be doing something a little special tomorrow, all right? I mean, it's a Baller Friday, Cinco de Mayo, 500th episode, baby. I mean, good God, yeah! Yeah! I'm excited about it, and I hope that you're excited about it too, folks. Anyway, with that being said, let's just go ahead and get right into it. Once again, episode number 499. Folks, before I get into anything else, I'd like for everybody to please spread it around like wildfire, and let everybody know that True Capitalist Radio is in effect and in the house, and we are live every Monday through Friday, 4 p.m. Central Standard Time, right here on the official website of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast, and it is blogtalkradio.com/ghost. That's blogtalkradio.com/ghost. And of course, if you have not done so, please follow me on the social media networks, Twitter and Gab. I'm on both of those social media networks under the name Politics Ghost. All one word, no underscores. Politics Ghost is the name to follow on both of those social media networks, folks. And, of course, folks, if you have not done so already, please add to your favorites or your bookmarks my official website presence on the internets. You can type into your browser right now. Type in your browser, ghost.report. That's right, folks, ghost.report. If you type that in your browser, that is going to be my official web presence, just in case the Twitter Gestapo decides that it's going to go ahead and rid the Twitter social media webs of my presence. So make sure to bookmark that, folks, all right, ghost.report. Now that we've gotten that all out of the way, folks, have you been seeing the cryptocurrency markets? I mean, good God, man. I genuinely hope those of you that have been listening to my broadcast, specifically the first financial hour of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast, I sincerely hope that you have heeded my call in entertaining an investment opportunity in cryptocurrency, because if you have in the past 2 months, hell, within the past week, or a week and a half, even if you would have just got in the past week and a half, you would be up a plethora on your money, just to say the least. Just to say the least. Now that let's just go get right into the cryptocurrency market, shall we? Now, folks, we've been having some major rides in the Bitcoin market, folks. I mean, we were at one point hitting and approaching $1,600 a Bitcoin. I mean, can you believe this, baby? I told you. I told you, baby. Now, with that being said, folks, all right, Bitcoin right now, let's go ahead and take a look at Bitcoin, symbol BTC, all right? It is falling to some extent. Now, let me explain something. I had somebody ask me yesterday in the Inner Circle chat whether or not Bitcoin was still an entertainable opportunity for financial investment and if it was going to pull back. And I said to them yesterday that I could see it pulling back about 10 to 15% here in the short. But in the long term, folks, I mean, I think that we're going to continue to see some uptick, to say the least. So I'm looking at it right now. It looks like it is going down, to say the least. All right, let me take a look at the current price on this son of a bitch. I mean, it is going down, folks. All right, right now it's actually tanking right now. I mean, the Bitcoin price that I'm getting is somewhat delayed. So with that being said, let's just go ahead and continue going, all right? Let's go to Bitcoin, symbol BTC. Current market capitalization for Bitcoin is $24.5 billion in circulation. Jesus Christ, I'm getting things mixed up. Look, strike that, time out, strike that. 24.5 million in market capitalization. That means how much the cumulative amount of outstanding Bitcoins are worth on a cumulative basis. 24.5 billion market capitalization. All right. Circulating supply right now is at about 16.3 million in circulation. In the past 24 hours, Bitcoin has gone up 1.18%. Now, I want to be honest with you. I'm seeing some charts that people are posting up here in the Inner Circle chat room that signifies that we've got a little bit lower of a price on Bitcoin than that. We've got it at about, 14.5 right now, maybe about 14.7. So right now there is a sell-off on Bitcoin, folks. I just want to be, if you're listening to me live right now, yeah, and the reason this was because we were going to see a pullback because it was just climbing too much, man. I mean, once we started hitting 1,500, approaching 1,600, I mean, come on, man. I mean, of course you're going to have sell-offs. People are going to take profits. This is the way it is. Not to mention, you have to keep in consideration that the prices that cryptocurrency are at this point are based upon the small amounts of people in the world that actually understand what cryptocurrency is. All right? And that's why I always tell folks, if you're making profits, all right, if you're making profits here and you know that at some point, especially in the cryptocurrency market, that, those profits are going to start coming down at some point, move the money, folks, all right? Move the money. I mean, that's what you have to do. That's the name of the game right now in cryptocurrency. All right? You need to be able to be on top of your money at all times. Remember, unlike the stock market, which closes and opens at a given time, money never sleeps. I mean, a run that could happen in the middle of the night while you're asleep could potentially crash right when you wake up in the morning. I mean, it's just that kind of volatility going on. Now, with that being said, that's why you should have a well-diversified group of cryptocurrency. Do not always leave your eggs in one basket. That's why I always try to cover as many cryptocurrencies as possible, specifically the ones that are running. That's why I try to do whatever it takes. Now, folks, I am currently right now guinea pigging a variety of different exchanges. Now, these exchanges, of course, there's a whole bunch of them out there. But what I'm trying to do is give the folks that are listening to my broadcast an exchange that gives them flexibility in which not only do they or are they able to trade cryptocurrencies one by one, but also be able to utilize cryptocurrency and potentially, who knows, buying commodities, buying equities. I mean, I'm not joking around. So just give me some time here, and I will start introducing folks into legitimate exchanges out here in which not only are you going to be trading cryptocurrency for cryptocurrency, but, there are some exchanges out here where they're starting to entertain the idea of people who want to trade crypto for actual stocks and actual commodities, man. So with that being said, folks, for easy anonymous trading right now, as I see it, if you're not a very serious trader, because a lot of these exchanges in which I'm mentioning that have all these other financial instruments in which you could trade cryptocurrency, you have to have a certain amount of volume in trade. You have to be a kind of a serious trader to be able to participate in some of these types of crypto to stock exchanges, that sort of thing. But if you just want to keep your money moving, folks, I've here, let me retweet this particular exchange here that only requires a goddamn email address. Or try to find another one on your own. I'm just advising folks what I am using. And in my view, folks, I don't care how you trade. Just have the damn money moving. Don't let the profits go away. And don't get greedy. Don't keep your money in there thinking,
it's going to make more money, you know what I mean? I know it's going to be there, and I'm going to keep it in there.
It's better to take some profit than no profit, or worse yet, a loss. So anyway, I just retweeted an exchange on there, on the Twitter account, Politics Ghost. I'm going to delve into other exchanges here in the coming shows. And, you know what, folks, we're going to just entertain whatever it is that you want to entertain. Just keep your cryptocurrency moving. That's all I'm advising you to do. Don't lose your profits, man. Look at these runs on Litecoin, on Zcash, on Ethereum. When you are sitting on these runs, don't just let it wither away when people start selling off, man. You know what I mean? Just move the money. Keep the money moving, man. Anyway, the current price for Bitcoin as of right now. Now, of course, I'm looking at CoinDesk. CoinDesk is suggesting. Oh no, here it is. Here's the latest update. Bitcoin right now is at $1,496.19. So yeah, it's coming down, folks. If you have any positions at this point, I would strongly advise moving fast because it looks like it may come back down to about 1250. Maybe lower. Depends on how the market reacts. Remember, what we are witnessing in the cryptocurrency market is the true market. It's the true reactionary market to individuals that are in the cryptocurrency market. Remember, the cryptocurrency markets are not like Wall Street. There's not big, huge amounts of conglomerate banksters that are in control of this stuff. This is actual independent investment. And when you have a market, this is how it is. It's unstable. There's nothing consistent about it because people they react to news. They react to charts going up. They react to waves, that sort of thing. Anyway, current price, once again, Bitcoin, BTC, $1,496.19 per Bitcoin. And it is going down, folks, so just keep that in mind. Let's go to Ethereum. Folks, what have I told you about Ethereum? What have I told you about Ethereum? I said that Ethereum could overtake Bitcoin as the legit, king of crypto. And the reason is, folks, aside from it being a little bit more faster and flexible, the smart contract component for Ethereum is something that is going to make doing commerce with this cryptocurrency a lot easier. It eliminates the middleman as it pertains to any kind of transaction. For instance, with the smart contract capability, and it's a very complicated thing, folks. If you want to Google it up and research what I'm talking about, research Ethereum, research the smart contract component, in which, you could integrate this. If you're a programmer, you could integrate the Ethereum cryptocurrency with this smart contract technology, in which you create a virtual type contract between the person holding the crypto and the person wanting the crypto in exchange for its goods or service. Basically eliminating the need for companies like, and I'm not picking on these companies, but these are middleman type companies like Uber, Lyft, these types of companies. So in my view, I think that this is it. All right? I mean, this is it. Hey, thank you, Commando Nando. Here it is, right off of real-time crypto. Bitcoin drops $100 in 1 hour to slow torrid price growth. If you want my personal opinion, I think that that particular article that I just retweeted is overanalyzing it. I just think that it comes down to people wanting to take profits. And when you got enough people taking profits in Bitcoin, it's going to reflect, and then other people are going to want to take profits, and that's just pretty much how the market goes. This isn't, brain science. I think that people are still starting to learn, exactly what the cryptocurrency markets are about, what makes it tick. I'm starting to realize that it's all about news, or it's all about a potential wave. If something's going over about 5 to 6%, you better start looking at it to potentially hold it, because that's when people start looking. It starts showing up on their big boards, and then they start entertaining and moving other cryptocurrencies that they've obtained profits in and move it to a cryptocurrency that could be on a potential wave. It's all about moving the money, man. I know it's complicated for some folks out there, but if it were easy, everybody'd be doing it.
You're a business owner.
Check.
You have business owner's insurance.
Check.
And 10 years ago, that wouldn't have been enough. Today, small businesses are being targeted and taken down by hackers. Medical offices, consultants, CPAs, any business that's built success has everything to lose. You probably have cybersecurity installed on your computer.
Check.
But you probably don't have cyber insurance. Coverage against loss and damage if your data is compromised. Cyber Policy covers that gap. Cyberpolicy.com shops the leading cyber insurers to find you the right policy at the right price to avoid a catastrophe. Coverage against loss and damage if your data is compromised. Get a custom quote today in just 4 minutes. And for a limited time, use the promo code BLOGTALK to get Norton's small business protection for up to 5 devices. Free when you sign up for cyber insurance. Plan, prevent, insure. Visit cyberpolicy.com. That's cyberpolicy.com.
Now, what have I said about Ethereum, folks? Once again, I think that it's going to be the cryptocurrency of the future, one of many. But this is the one that's going to eliminate the middleman. And not to mention, I've looked into Ethereum. At some point, when Ethereum is all mined, when there's no longer any mineable cryptocurrency in Ethereum, the cryptocurrency itself is actually going to start paying interest. And that's I think a phase 3 component to this particular cryptocurrency to those that are holding a considerable amount of Ethereum. So, I mean, there's a lot of things that I've read about that I like in the long term about Ethereum. That's why I am personally mining Ethereum. I'm obtaining Ethereum. I like it, okay? Let's go ahead. ETH is the symbol. Current market capitalization, all right, $8.1 billion in circulation, all right? Or, Jesus Christ, $8.1 billion market capitalization. God damn it. Damn it. Anyway, look, I'm sorry, folks. Look, my mind is going here, it's going there, it's going here. I'm discombobulating my own self. Good God. Give me the mic. Give me the mic. Anyway, sorry for confusing everybody, folks. I'm telling you, I've got my mind going in 80 different directions. It's $8.1 billion in market capitalization for Ethereum, okay? $8.1 billion in market capitalization. In circulation, there is 91.3 million in circulation right now. 91.3 million. 91.3 million in circulation. In the past 24 hours, Ethereum has gone up. 12.63% increase in a 24-hour period. The current price for Ethereum, folks, symbol ETH, current price $88.87 per Ethereum cryptocurrency, baby. I mean, when I started covering Ethereum, folks, and I said that I liked Ethereum as a long-term investment, it was at $40 and change, all right? I mean, look at it now, baby, $88.87. I told you. I told all of you. Now, let's get to the Litecoin, folks. I mean, Jesus Christ, has anybody taken advantage of this run on Litecoin? When is it going to stop? Anyway, Litecoin, symbol LTC, the current market capitalization for Litecoin is now over $1 billion, folks. Litecoin's market capitalization is $1.1 billion in market capitalization. The current circulating supply for Litecoin is 50.9 million in circulation, 50.9 million. In the past 24 hours, Litecoin has gone up 4.31% in the past 24 hours. The current price for Litecoin, symbol LTC, the current price, $22.17 per Litecoin. Let's get to Dash, folks. Dash, symbol DASH. The current market capitalization for Dash is $664 million market capitalization. The current circulating supply of Dash is only 7.2 million in circulation. Only 7.2 million Dash in circulation. In the past 24 hours, Dash has gone up 2.98% increase. The current price for Dash, symbol DASH, current price $91.38 per Dash. I mean, good God, that's not, man. Good God, I hope you all listen. You know, I'm just saying, man. I mean, you can only lead a horse to water. I mean, you know, come on, man. Let's go to Ethereum Classic, folks. This has also been seeing a ride. I mean, have you seen the chart on Ethereum Classic? This is symbol ETC. Symbol ETC, the current market capitalization for Ethereum Classic is $644 million market capitalization. The current circulating supply is 91.3 million in circulation. In the past 24 hours, Ethereum Classic has gone up 7.16% increase. In the past 24 hours, Ethereum Classic, symbol ETC, current price $7.06 per Ethereum Classic. You know, when I started covering cryptocurrency as the focal point of the first thing I cover in the financial hour of this broadcast, Ethereum Classic was freaking $2 and change. $2 and change, all right? It's now $7.06. I hope that you all listen. I'm just saying, I hope y'all didn't listen to these stupid loser trolls that are living with mommy and daddy, if they have a daddy. I doubt they do. They probably have a stepdaddy or something. I mean, and just decided to play with your pecker shaft and, you know, watch cartoons or whatever it is that you do. Us capitalists out here are making bank. We're making bank, baby. Literally, we're making bank. Let's go ahead and get to Monero. Now, we saw a run yesterday on Monero, folks. I was talking about this yesterday as I was covering it on the broadcast. I said yesterday that it looks like a run that's happening on Monero. I think yesterday when I covered it, it was at about 22 and change, 23 and change. We did see a small run, folks. All right, so let's go ahead and get to it. Monero, symbol XMR, the current market capitalization for Monero is $361 million. The current circulating supply for Monero is 14.4 million in circulation. In the past 24 hours, it has gone unchanged. But that's, of course, not including yesterday's gains. major gains yesterday. So let's go ahead and take a look at the current price for Monero, symbol XMR. Current price, $25.11 per Monero cryptocurrency. Good God, man. Are you listening to this? I mean, I hope those of you that listen to me every day and have heard these prices go up and up and up, I hope that some of you at least hoarded something. I mean, and look, I'm not saying it's too late either. What have I said ever since I started covering this? This is just the beginning. I don't care how you make a play on cryptocurrency right now. Just make a play. All right? Accumulate it like gold. All right? Trade it. I don't care what you do. I mean, you're doing yourself and your financial future a disservice if you don't get into this right now. And I'm not just saying that because, I mean, I'm trying to pump and dump anything. Look at the freaking prices of this stuff. Look, I wasn't a believer in cryptocurrency, folks. You can look back in the archive. I was not a believer in cryptocurrency. But you see what's happened here, folks? The fiction has become reality. And why has it become reality? Well, because, folks, take a look at the central banking's fractional reserve system. Fractional reserve banking and leaving that level of authority to a group of people in a central bank has proven moot. It has been proven that these central bankers really don't know monetary policy, and if they do, they're doing so in a capacity to purposely sabotage countries because, I don't know, they want to consolidate financial power is what it looks like. I mean, if we take a look at what the central banks have done to most of civilization, it has pretty much put most countries into massive amounts of debt. And now you've got a financial bureaucratic institution like the International Monetary Fund. I think that you all need to research the International Monetary Fund. They're already currently printing out a global currency called SDRs, which is called, the name of that is special drawing rights. Now, special drawing rights, it doesn't sound like a currency, but that's the point. The point for SDRs is to make it sound like some kind of a bond investment or some kind of a financial instrument. It is currency, all right? And it is being distributed right now by the International Monetary Fund. Now, why are they doing that? Because they want to consolidate economic power into a singular global central bank. All right? And what's that central bank going to be? Well, none other than the International Monetary Fund. So that's why I'm telling everybody right now, that's why I'm such a big believer in cryptocurrency, because we no longer need the monetary policy incompetence of the central banks if we have cryptocurrency, which we know as consumers, as individuals in the market, as people who consume in the monetary system that is cryptocurrency, we know how much is going to be printed of these things. We know how many cryptocurrencies are going to be mined given a cryptocurrency. We know this stuff. There's no central bank that's going to dictate if they're going to continue to run the printing presses and demean the integrity of the monetary system. I mean, we don't need that. We don't need them. We don't need it, folks, and that's why I'm a big believer also in cryptocurrency. I don't think that we need central banks. I mean, cryptocurrency gives every individual the freedom of having their own wealth and being able to transfer it, being able to send it, being able to do whatever they want with it without the bank sitting here charging you massive amounts of fees and service charges and all this other crap. I mean, you know now, folks, that you got financial institutions now that you got to pay. You got to pay monthly so that they can hold your money. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm sick of it. That's why I'm all for cryptocurrency. That's why I'm advising everybody, get in it now. Because, look, Just imagine, all right, you go out in real life and ask people if they've ever heard of cryptocurrency. Not many people have. But the people that have and the people that are involved in this market are the ones that are creating the prices right now that you see in cryptocurrency. These prices are based upon buyers that have purchased this cryptocurrency in American dollars at these prices. That's what's creating the price, folks. Someone somewhere has purchased Monero at $25.11. Someone somewhere has purchased Ethereum Classic at $7.06. And that's just based upon the small community of people that actually understand cryptocurrency. Just imagine when this damn thing grows and more people start accumulating it, more and more people start using it as a means of legal tender, accepting it as payment. Countries start legalizing it as a means of payment. They've already done so in Japan. It looks like they're going to do so in India. Russia's talking about accepting it as a form of legitimate payment. I mean, folks, when more and more countries legitimize crypto as a form of payment, that's when the already high-valued cryptos now will get even more valuable because, as I stated, folks, there's only a finite amount of cryptocurrency. There's only a finite amount of it. So if you've got more and more countries accepting it as a form of legal tender, that means more people are going to hoard it, more people are going to save it, more people are going to accept it, and that's what's going to cause the value to go up and up and up, man. And listen, the reason that I'm trying to give you this kind of a hard sell on crypto is because I don't want you to be left behind, man. I mean, in the next 2 years, didn't I say that when I started covering this damn cryptocurrency stuff? In the next 2 years is when you're going to see the biggest percentage gains in this particular market, cryptocurrency market, you'll ever see in your life. And you're already starting to see that now. I just think this is just the beginning. I think that this next 2 years is going to be the huge catapult into legitimate wealth to all those that were on the ground floor in cryptocurrency right now. So all I'm saying is I don't care how you make a play for cryptocurrency, just make a play for it, all right? Just do it. Just do it, man. Let's go ahead and get to Zcash. I'm sorry to be so long-winded, folks, but I do want people to realize that I'm a believer. I believe in cryptocurrency, and not to mention, if it don't make dollars, it don't make sense, and it's making me a lot of dollars, man. I hope it's making you money too, man. I hope that you're listening to old Ghost out here. I mean, folks, who is the prognosticator when it comes to politics, business, finance, you name it? I mean, take a look at the archive, folks. I mean, I have been prognosticating financial plays since 2009. I sincerely hope some of you folks actually listened and made some money. I'm just saying. Anyway, let's get to Zcash, all right, folks? Symbol ZEC. All right, current market capitalization for Zcash is $118 million market capitalization. All right, the current circulating supply for Zcash is 1.2 million in circulation. Look, I like Zcash. All right, I mean, I like the fact that it's a circulation. You know, I mean, it's a low circulation, $1.2 million, or excuse me, 1.2 million in circulation. I mean, that's a very low circulation. And look, take a look at the prices for Zcash at 1.2 million in circulation. Okay, first and foremost, in the past 24 hours, it has gone up 6.92%. 6.92% increase in the past 24 hours. The current price for Zcash, symbol ZEC, current price, and remember, Zcash has only got 1.2 million in circulation. Current price for Zcash is $96.33 per Zcash. And another reason why I like Zcash, folks, if you take a look at the lifetime chart of Zcash, at its inception, believe it or not, for a very short time there, it was trading at over $2,000 a cryptocurrency. I mean, take a look at the very beginning. I'm not joking around. So someone's holding the bag at those prices. And secondly, I like the fact that this has only got 1.2 million in circulation. That means there's a lot more to mine out here for Zcash. So you got a very low circulation. And secondly, take a look at the price at this low circulation, man. $96.33. I like it. I'm mining it as well, so, that's just the way it is. Let's continue going, folks. Let's get to Decred. Decred, symbol DCR. Current market capitalization for Decred is $71 million. The current circulating supply for Decred is 4.8 million in circulation. In the past 24 hours, Decred has gone up 2.27% increase in 24-hour period. The current price for Decred, symbol DCR, current price $14.74 per Decred cryptocurrency. Now, folks, we're going to get into some of these other coins, folks. I know that people ask me all the time,
Ghost, why exactly are you covering these weird coins?
I'm covering these weird coins because they are on waves when I'm covering them. All right? And I'm just trying to give people plays out here so that they can move their money and not be able to lose any liquidity that they're holding on to on a different cryptocurrency. That's why I'm doing it. Let's go to game credits, shall we? Now, we've been talking about game credits, and the reason is because game credits is being used as a major component in the realm of sports betting and online casinos and even real casinos, from what I understand. Game credits is the cryptocurrency of that arena. So let's go ahead and get to it. Game credits, symbol GAME. GAME, the current market capitalization for game credits is $57 million, $57 million market cap. The current circulating supply for game credits is 62.1 million in circulation. In the past 24 hours, game credit has gone up 4.91% increase. All right, now if you take a look at this chart, folks, I mean, it's a lot of waves. That goes to show you there's a lot of people trading in this. I mean, those are nice, and, there's a lot of dips, a lot of peaks, a lot of waves there. So, I mean, this could be potentially another run here. And, look, I'm just basing that on the chart. And the reason I make these prognostications, folks, is because I've been reading charts for a long time. All right? I mean, charts tell the story. I mean, it's not the only methodology in which you should make a play. But I've been reading these things for so long, man. When I see a chart looking like what I'm seeing game credits, it's starting to look like a potential run. I'm not sure. Remember, this is not the stock market, it's not the equities market, but it looks like it's about to run here. You just take a look at that chart. We shall see tomorrow. All right. Now the current price for game credits, symbol GAME, 93 cents. 93 cents per game credit. Now, folks, I talked a little bit about a new coin yesterday called Peer Coin. That's right, Peer Coin. It was up a considerable amount of percentage yesterday. I believe it was up about 30+%. Today is no different. Let's go ahead and take Peer Coin. Peer Coin, symbol PPC. The current market capitalization for Peer Coin is 43.8 million in. Market capitalization 43.8 market capitalization. That's 43.8 million, excuse me. The current circulating supply for Peer Coin is 24 million in circulation. In the past 24 hours, Peer Coin has gone up 28.92% increase in a 24-hour period. 28.92%. You know what I'm talking about? Current price for Peer Coin, symbol PPC, current price $1.82 per Peer Coin. Let's continue going. I also talked about another one yesterday, Namecoin, symbol NMC. The current market capitalization for Namecoin is $27.3 million market capitalization. The current circulating supply for Namecoin is 14.7 million in circulation. In the past 24 hours, folks, Namecoin has gone up 33.53% in a 24-hour period. 33.53%. The current price for Namecoin, symbol NMC, current price $1.86 per Namecoin. Now, folks, I talked a little bit about Bitcoin Dark also yesterday, didn't I, folks? I said, look, Bitcoin Dark, it seems like it may be running again. It's exactly what's happening right here. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. Bitcoin Dark, symbol BTCD. Symbol BTCD. Current market capitalization for Bitcoin Dark is $15.6 million market capitalization. The current circulating supply is 1.2 million in circulation for Bitcoin Dark. In the past 24 hours, Bitcoin Dark has gone up 15.72% increase in a 24-hour period. So I'm saying, man, serious money. The current price for Bitcoin Dark, symbol BTCD, current price $12.10 per Bitcoin Dark, folks. All right, now I'm going to just get two more, and then we're going to move on to the equities and commodities markets, folks. We're running out of time here. Let's go ahead and get to Z Classic. I've talked about Z Classic in the past. Let's go ahead and get to Z Classic. Z Classic, symbol ZCL. The current market capitalization for Z Classic is $7.8 million market capitalization. The current circulating supply for Z Classic is 1.2 million in circulation. In the past 24 hours, Z Classic has gone up 11.20%. 11.20% in a 24-hour period. The current price for Z Classic, symbol ZCL, current price $6.13 per Z Classic cryptocurrency, folks, all right? Now, let's get to another cryptocurrency that I haven't covered in a little bit because there hasn't been much as pertaining to movement on this one. So let's go ahead and take a look at UNO. UNO Botanium, symbol UNO. UNO is the symbol. The current market capitalization for UNO Botanium is $2.5 million in market capitalization. The current circulating supply for UNO Botanium is 197,699. I mean, we're not even at 200,000 in circulation for UNO Botanium. All right, that's symbol UNO. The reason I'm covering this one now, folks, in the past 24 hours, UNO has gone up 25.88% increase in the past 24 hours. The current price for UNO Botanium, symbol UNO, the current price, $12.96 per UNO cryptocurrency. And that concludes the cryptocurrency component of the financial hour. Let's go ahead and get right into the equities and commodities. Helter-skelter, to say the least, folks. Helter-skelter. Let's go ahead and get to the equities markets. Now, I'm going to be completely honest with you. If you take a look at the intraday chart today, it looked like there was going to be some bad news in the markets. I mean, there was a humongous dip there in the morning, and then once we heard that Congress passed a repeal and replacement of the Affordable Care Act, that's when some of these investors in the equities market started feeling funny in the pants. And as a result, they started buying. Now, look, I've been saying this time and time again. I don't like these at-the-end-of-the-day buys. I mean, this has never been traditional as it pertains to stock market investing. I mean, traditionally, people would sell off as the end of the day starts approaching. Typically at around 1 p.m., maybe 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, is when a lot of these folks usually start liquidating positions, and we don't see these types of increases that we've been seeing on a consistent basis on these intraday charts of these indexes, man. I don't like it. I've been talking about how I personally believe it's just another way for the overregulated goddamn Wall Street for them to just prop up this market, man. I'm telling you, if you take a look at how much Wall Street insiders are taking out of this market on an incremental basis, while mom and pop investors and everybody who's enthusiastic and everybody who's believing the Dow Jones 20K hype is putting money in the market, it is not even a ratio computable. I mean, these Wall Street guys, that's what I've been saying. Haven't I been saying that ever since we started seeing this fake bull run on this market? I've been saying that the Wall Street insiders are the ones that are creating this bull run, and they're trying to lure people into this whole Dow Jones Industrial 20K hysteria, having people throw their own money in there, and incrementally they're just reaping profits. I mean, it's the sickest, disgusting thing that I have ever seen. But you know what? These assholes on Wall Street, thanks to Mr. Barack Obama, thanks to Mr. Yes We Can over here, they're legally able to do this. I mean, we have no independent investor in the equities market anymore. You understand? I mean, I'm not even joking around. Do you understand that when I was discussing the cryptocurrency markets in the beginning of the broadcast here, I was talking about how the cryptocurrency markets are an actual market of independent investors. All right? It's not a bunch of machines. It's not a bunch of Wall Street insiders, money managers, hedge fund managers. You know, it's individuals. And that's why we have such volatility in the cryptocurrency market, because that's the way the market is supposed to work. It's supposed to be based upon the independent investor. That's not what's happening in the equities market, man, and it needs to change. It needs to change quick. I mean, we need to bring back the independent investor in the equities market, and secondly, we need to start looking closely at what these assholes in Wall Street are actually doing. Anyway, with that being said, let's go ahead and get to the equities market. Let's get to the Dow, shall we? Now, once again, even though the Dow closed on the downside, I mean, take a look at the intraday chart, man. I mean, these guys are propping this damn thing up. I mean, this is not traditional in investing, man. I mean, I've been investing for a long time. Never have I seen such a consistency of people, for whatever reason, at the end of the day, wanting to just buy as the closing bell nears. I've never seen it before in my damn life. I've never seen it. Anyway, let's just get to the Dow. Dow Jones Industrials is down today 6.43 points, a percentage decrease of 0.03%. All right, closing out the Dow Jones Industrial at 20,951.47 points for the Dow Jones Industrials. We've got the S&P 500 closing on the upside. I mean, helter-skelter to say the least. Look at those intraday charts on these indexes, folks. I mean, look at them for the past week. It's the same crap, man. For whatever reason, people are buying at the end of the day, and it looks just like a prop-up. I'm telling you, I've been reading these charts all my goddamn life. It looks like they're propping the damn thing up just based on the chart evaluation. But, of course, I'm digressing because it seems as if no one really understands what I'm talking about, let alone the idiots on Wall Street. You know, and you want to know why I know these idiots on Wall Street don't know what the hell they're doing? You know, we were watching a movie one night in the inner circle, and we were watching Wall Street 2. And, you know, it made me proud as a capitalist who is trying to convey information on this venue that we call podcasting, internet, whatever you want to call this. It made me proud to see that the inner circle knew exactly what was going on throughout the whole movie. They knew exactly what was going on throughout the whole movie, and they were shocked that in the movie Wall Street, that the people that were working on Wall Street were actually just taking advice from computers, that they weren't even making any kind of actual play or making any kind of assumption on speculation, nothing. I mean, they were literally listening to the computers. I mean, that's literally what these morons on Wall Street are doing, man. That's why I'm telling you the financial fundamentals has gone out the window.
You're a business owner.
Check.
You have business owner's insurance.
Check.
And 10 years ago, that wouldn't have been enough. Today, small businesses are being targeted and taken down by hackers. Medical offices, consultants, CPAs, any business that's built success has everything to lose. You probably have cybersecurity installed on your computer.
Check.
But you probably don't have cyber insurance. Coverage against loss and damage if your data is compromised. Cyber policy covers that gap. Cyberpolicy.com shops the leading cyber insurers to find you the right policy at the right price to avoid a catastrophe. Coverage against loss and damage if your data is compromised. Get a custom quote today in just 4 minutes. And for a limited time, use the promo code BLOGTALK to get Norton's small business protection for up to 5 devices. Free when you sign up for cyber insurance. Plan, prevent, insure. Visit cyberpolicy.com. That's cyberpolicy.com.
So, anyway, let's continue going on, shall we? S&P 500 up today 1.39 points, all right? And, of course, that's the end of the day, for whatever reason, buy-in by I don't know who the Wall Street insiders to prop up this son of a bitch. And a percentage increase of 0.06%, closing out the S&P at 2,389.52 points for the S&P 500. We've got the NASDAQ. The NASDAQ also closing up on the plus side, 2.79 points, a percentage increase of 0.05%, closing out the NASDAQ at 6,075.34 points for the NASDAQ composite. I mean, good God, man. Good God. Anyway, let's continue going, folks. Let's go to the commodities markets. Now, we did see the dollar slip today to a certain extent, but I did not see that reflected in commodities one bit. And that's why I'm saying that this market is helter-skelter. Traditionally, when you see the market slip, you should see the increase in commodities. That is certainly not the case. So let's take a look and see what the hell's going on here. Let's get to energy. Now, what have I said about energy, folks? I wouldn't touch it with a 10-foot pole. And this is exactly why. Right here, let's go ahead and get to WTI sweet crude. WTI is down today $2.33. I mean, good God. You know what? That's a percentage increase of 4.87% decrease on the day for oil. For oil. Oh, my God. Anyway, a barrel of WTI sweet crude is now $45.49 per barrel of WTI sweet crude. Look, I said it. Didn't I call this? Didn't I prognosticate this? I'm telling you, folks, making money, it's what I do. Let's get to Brent crude, shall we? Brent crude also falling under $50 today, which is a shock. Remember yesterday I was talking about how Brent crude is still able to keep itself above 50? Well, that is not the case today. Brent crude down $2.55, a percentage decrease of 4.98%. 4.98%. Closing out Brent crude at $48.26 per barrel of Brent crude. That's Brent crude oil here. Let's go ahead and take some more commodities, man. Gasoline is down 3.40%. The feast or famine commodity natural gas is also down 0.84%. And heating oil, good God, is down 4.12% decrease on the day. Let's go ahead and get to metals, shall we? The metals! Let's get to the goddamn metals! Now, not a good day in the metals market, folks, and this just goes to show you that these idiots don't know their asses from their elbows in the investment community. Now, why in the hell was there a sell-off in metals? I have no idea. We saw the damn dollar slip today. What's the goddamn deal? These people are smoking crack. I'm telling you, these guys on Wall Street, they don't know what the hell they're doing, man. They do not know what the hell they're doing. Let's go ahead and get to gold, folks, because, look, I mean, we should have at least seen some some level of increase in this son of a bitch. Some level of increase. Gold is down, folks, $20.10. Good God. A percentage decrease of 1.61%, closing out gold at $1,228.40 per troy ounce of gold, man. Good God. Come on, man. You know, as much as I want gold and silver to go up, I really don't mind when it goes down, because when gold goes down, I like to buy, buy some jewelry or something. You know what I mean? I mean, that's the time to go buy some gold, baby. When you see a decrease in gold, that's the time to go buy your girl some jewelry, baby. You know what I mean? That's the time. That's the time to go buy yourself a Rolex, baby. That's the time. Let's go ahead and get to silver, shall we? We got silver. It is also down today, 22 cents. All right, yeah, I know, man. A percentage decrease of 1.31% decrease on the day for silver, closing out silver at $16.33 per troy ounce of silver. Let's get to copper, man. We saw a decrease majorly in copper yesterday. I think it was like 4% decrease yesterday in copper. Today, the decrease continues. Copper is down 1.14% decrease on the day, and platinum is down 0.06% decrease for platinum. Let's go ahead and get to agriculture, folks. All right, now, once again, it is a bloody Thursday. Oh, my God, bloody Thursday. I mean, it doesn't even make any sense, man. Like I said, the damn dollar was supposed to – it pulled back today. Let's get to the grains index. We've got corn down today, 2.20% decrease. We've got wheat down, 3.58% decrease. Oats is the only green that I can see here. It is 2.41% increase on the day for oats. Rough rice is down 0.05%. Soybean oil down 0.10%. All right, soybean was down 0.10%. Soybean oil down 0.18%. Canola up 0.04%. Let's get to the damn softs index, shall we? Now, cocoa is the only green that I see. I mean, I think I see a couple of green in the softs index, but one of the major winners today, cocoa is up 3.31% increase on the day. Coffee.
Hey, dude, just don't talk to me. Don't talk to me unless I have my coffee, dude.
Shut up, you freaking anal aficionado. Anyway, coffee is down 1.82% decrease. All right, and I'd like to take this opportunity once again to say, boycott Starbucks. We've got sugar. Sugar is down 2.54% decrease. We've got orange juice down 2.44% decrease. We've got cotton up today 0.18%. Lumber is up 1.29% increase for lumber. We've got rubber down 0.86%, and ethanol. Good God, look at ethanol. Ethanol is down 3.36% decrease on the day for ethanol. Let's go ahead and get to livestock, shall we? Now, live cattle still increasing, even though we're seeing a lot of red in a lot of these commodities. Live cattle is still up. It is up today 0.96%, almost 1% increase for live cattle. We've got cattle feeder down today, and that's pretty much consistent with many of the components of cattle feeder are commodities in the grain index. We've got cattle feeder down today, 1.36% decrease. And lean hogs, folks, lean hogs is up 1.22% increase on the day for lean hogs. And that, my friends, is the markets for your ass, all right? Anyway, folks, I want to thank everybody for tuning in with me right here, right now on the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. As I stated, before I move on, I sincerely hope that many of you that have been listening have entertained the cryptocurrency component of the show. I mean, have entertained an investment in cryptocurrency. I mean, this is a genuine wealth revolution, man. I am not kidding. I mean, I know exactly where the money's at, baby. I know where the money's at. I would not have covered the cryptocurrency as the first subject on the financial hour of this broadcast if I did not believe that this was destined for major profits. And, folks, just by me covering it for the past 2.5 months, I mean, just take a look at how much profit has been generated. Look. The proof is in the profit. The proof is in the profit, for Christ's sake, man. Good God. Anyway, folks, once again, I sincerely hope you folks listen and did not listen to the loser trolls that are out here saying,
yeah, you know, cryptocurrency, I don't like it. It's a scam. I don't like it. I'm going to go watch a cartoon.
That's why they are them and we are capitalists, baby. You understand? Stupid-ass cartoon fetish life losers like this, they expect things to happen to them. That's what I keep telling everybody. The difference between capitalists and everybody else is that capitalists go out and we make things happen. We're not like the rest of these stupid life losers that are sitting here hoping things happen to them. Hoping things happen to them. Do you understand what I'm saying? I mean, give me a break, man. We are the capitalists. We go out, we make things happen. You understand? We manifest what we believe should happen, and we go out and we make it happen. You understand that, boy? That's the difference between capitalists and everybody else. Do you understand that? Woo! I'm telling you, boy, and let me tell you, don't be pissed, all right? Don't be complaining when you're on your knees shining capitalist shoes. Do you understand that, you loser cartoon fetish piece of crap? Do you understand that? Don't you be complaining. I don't want to hear no goddamn complaining. Anyway, we are now in the second hour of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast, and, of course, I am your host, the man they call Ghost. And once again, I want to thank you very much for tuning in with me. Before we get started on anything else, I'd like to remind everybody to please spread it around like wildfire, and let everybody know that True Capitalist Radio is in effect and in the house, and we are live every Monday through Friday, 4 p.m. Central Standard Time, right here on the official website of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast, and it is blogtalkradio.com/ghost. That's blogtalkradio.com/ghost. And, of course, if you have not done so, please follow me on our social media, the social media accounts on Twitter and Gab. Twitter and Gab, I'm on both of those social media websites under the name Politics Ghost. All one word, no underscores. Politics Ghost is the name to follow. And, of course, folks, if you have not done so, please add to your favorites or your bookmarks my official web presence. That's right, my official web presence on the internet. You can type in your browser right now. Type in your browser, ghost.report. That's right, ghost.report. Go ahead and type that in your browser. That is my official web presence. And look, I'm going to be honest, I've been getting a lot of flack from people about the most recent entry into ghost.report about my thoughts on people with cartoon fetishes, specifically adults. And I know everybody's getting all butthurt about it. Well, you know what? I'll tell you what. We're going to go ahead and talk about that there at the end of the broadcast. So if you got any goddamn opinions about this crap, if you're all butthurt about it, well, that top 10 of you wait till the end of the broadcast until we discuss that. Because I mean every word of it. Now, with that being said, folks, let's go ahead and get to some Twitter and Gab shout-outs. And for you folks that are unaware, all you got to do to get a Twitter and Gab shout-out is retweet the tweet that states True Capitalist Radio Live. just retweet the tweet that states True Capitalist Radio Live. If you retweet that tweet, I will give you a Twitter shout-out live right here on the broadcast, right here and now. Hey, engineer, do we have any goddamn Twitter shout-outs to be had by the chance? All right, well, let's go ahead and get to some damn Twitter shout-outs right now. Hey, we got Lord Shekels in the house. We got Metal Capitalist in the place. Divorce cupcakes. Yeah, that's real funny. That's real great. We've got the Green Leader in the house. The Cuck Star. I don't know what the hell that's supposed to mean. Maple Leaf Capitalist in the place. We've got Kingfish in the house. What's going on, man? Kick Out Trumpin'. Kick Out Trumpin'. What the hell is that supposed to mean, man? Kick Out Trumpin'? Are you serious? Anyway, we've got Distilling Homeowner. What's going on to Distilling? We've got Ban Autism. Yeah, you know, I'm telling you, I'm thinking about it. Who else do we have here? We got Alchemy Snap, whatever the hell that's supposed to mean. We got Free Zorg in the house. Once again, retweet the tweet that states True Capitalist Radio Live. I'll give you a Twitter shout-out live right here on the broadcast. We got Group Therapy 13. We've got Ghost Zibbit in the house. Edgar Rains in the place. The Norwegian Capitalist. Did I Sith that? Oh my God! Are we going towards this whole Star Wars crap now? Is that it? Are we going? May the Fourth be with you and all that. I mean, good God, man! Look. I mean, you people that watch this, Star Wars crap, you people don't even know that you're being esoterically hypnotized, for a lack of a better term. You know what I mean? Look, I never like approaching these subjects on the broadcast because it starts scaring people, the occult and esoteric philosophy and all this stuff that the elites practice all the time. George Lucas is not a stupid man. I mean, he's basically telling you what this world's about in that stupid movie, but instead, what are y'all looking at? You're like, the Force be with you. I mean, do you understand that Darth Vader is speaking out of a freaking Masonic triangle, you idiots? Haven't you noticed that Darth Vader is wearing a Nazi helmet, you morons? I mean, haven't you noticed that in the movie, the original, I'm not talking about the prequels and all this other crap that George Lucas is juicing you nerds for. I'm talking about the originals, all right? Haven't you noticed that Darth Vader is hated by many of the lead scientists in the Death Star? Now, why is he hated by the scientists in the Death Star? Because the scientists don't believe in his old school religion. And you see, the only reason that Darth Vader is pertinent and relevant in the Death Star is because he is for a lack of a better term, high priest in whatever old religion that he has pretty much mastered. That's why all that use the Force and all that stuff. So what you are witnessing in Star Wars is a merging of the order, if you will, of science and religion. Even though they both hate each other, they will come together out of an organization or an order out of chaos to manifest whatever it is their agenda may be. So, listen, I'm just saying, folks, I don't want to get extensive about this, but, George Lucas is not stupid, all right? I mean, he's basically telling you what it's all about. I'm just saying. Anyway, well, who else do we got, man? May the juice be with you. There you go. Oh, that's great. May the juice be with you. What juice are you talking about? What juice are you talking about? Are you talking about Richard Simmons man juice? I mean, what are you talking about? Anyway, we got Artron Havoc. We got Junica. What's going on? We got Ghost Binks. What the hell is that supposed to mean? You know, like Jar Jar Binks? Is that it? We got Supa in the house. We got Lord Ghost Vader. Ah, great. Albin's Divorce Cake says, shut up, all right? Shove it up your ass. The Jew and Tard Show. Is that what you're trying to call my show, you piece of crap? The Jew and Tard Show. Crap. I got your goddamn Jew, you son of a bitch. I got your Jew. I'll shove a matzo ball up your ass. I got a damn Jew. Jesus Christ. Oy vey, shut it down. Oy vey. Give me the damn mic. Look at this, 499 episodes of Jewing. Look at this, huh? Oh, Jesus Christ, man. I mean, what the hell's your problem, man? What the hell's your problem? Oh my God, man. I'm just saying, man. Look, I'm enough of the Jew stuff, man. I mean, why are y'all a bunch of anti-Semitic bricks? You're going to get me yanked off the air is what you're going to do, man. You're going to get me yanked off the air. I'm only taking a couple more of these Twitter shout-outs, and I'm moving on, for heaven's sake. May the force be with you. May the force be with you, you son of a bitch! Shut up! Shut up! May the force be with you. God damn it, you anti-Semitic pricks, man. God damn it. Oh, my God. Give me the mic. Jesus Christ, man. Oh, my God. Put Aussie on short bus. What the hell's that supposed to mean? We've got Chris Hyde in the house. What's going on? Darth Hitler. I mean, look, I'm not joking. Why don't you take a look? You got Darth Vader talking to you from a Masonic triangle and a damn Nazi helmet. I mean, good God. We've got the Yellow Rose of Sith. That's great. Ghost is Sparta. Good God, man. We got Brazilian spray pawn. What the hell is that supposed to mean? What is that supposed to mean? I'm only going to take a couple more of these Twitter shout-outs, and I'm moving on. All right? Nut shots for Trumpin'. What the hell? Chewbacca? Chewbacca. Assholes! Shut up! Look, enough of the Jew crap, man. I'm getting sick and tired of the Jew stuff. Jesus Christ, get him! I mean, enough of the Jew stuff. Seriously, man. Enough. Raiden Snake skin boot. Look, you assholes. I hope you all are happy. Raiden Snake is gone for good now. You know that? I hope you're goddamn happy, you piece of crap, all right? You all made Raiden Snake go away forever because of you goddamn troll bastards. You know that? This guy, Raiden Snake, was so goddamn cracked up because of you goddamn troll bastards, all right, that, he gave like a letter of resignation or some kind of crap. I mean, Jesus Christ. I'm not joking, man. He gave like a letter of resignation or some shit. I mean, he quit the inner circle. He quit everything. He's like, oh yeah, I don't want to. I just tired of all this crap. Yeah, he's fucking trolls. Yeah, and I mean, he left. He's gone. He's gone now. He's gone because of you pricks. And I hope you're happy now. All right, you happy? Oh my God. Anyway, we got Sergeant Yoda in the house. All right. Good God. The Green Bio in the place. We got, oh my God. R2G2. R2G. All right, that's enough. That's it. That's enough, man. All right, that's enough. I mean, that's enough of the Jew stuff. You people have made Raiden Snake go away. That's enough. I've done enough. 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 Oh, good God. Give me the freaking... I mean, I'm serious, man. Raiden Snake gave like a freaking letter or something, man. He gave a letter and he said he can't be a part of the inner circle anymore. He can't be a part of the capitalist radio broadcast anymore, that the trolls are making his life a living hell. I mean, what the heck? Jesus Christ, man. Let's go to Gab. All right, I'm going to take a few Gab shout-outs, and that's it. If you want a Gab shout-out, all you've got to do is repost the first post on my Gab account. All right? And the post to repost is True Capitalist Radio Live. That's the post to repost on my Gab account, all right? True Capitalist Radio Live. And I'll give you a damn shout-out live right here on the broadcast right here now. We've got, I'm not going to say that disgusting name. We got TC Capitalist in the place. We got Han Shlomo. Han Shlomo. I know what you mean by that, you anti-Semitic prick, all right? We've got Ghost's Jewish Inner Nazi Triangle. What the hell is that supposed to mean? We've got Boycott Cuckolds, whatever the hell that is. We got Phantom Joker. We've got Cupcake Lady. I'm not going to say that. Shut up. We got Did I Goyim That? Shut up with the stupid Jew jokes, please. We've got, who else do we have here? We got, I'm not going to say that disgusting name. You people are saying disgusting ass names. I'm not going to have nothing to do with it. All right, I'm not doing it. Let Colbert host TCR. Now, shut up, you stupid moron. Jesus Christ. Who else do we have here? We got Doom or Duke Nukem. I'd say Doom. Who else? We got, I'm not going to say that name. God damn it. OG Toru in the place. We got Commando Nando. What's going on? We've got Unlucky Shooter, whatever the hell that means. We got Trump or Death. You're damn right. Chris Hyde in the house. Ding Dong Raiden's gone. Ding Dong Raiden's gone. Shut up! Look, man. I can't believe you people are like in glee over this. Y'all are like happy Raiden Snake is gone away, man. Y'all are like happy. Y'all are a bunch of assholes, man. I'm not even joking around. Y'all guys are the biggest pricks in the world. I can't believe you. I can't believe what you all did. I can't believe you. Give me the damn microphone. Give me the mic. You know what? I'm done with the whole Twitter shout-out crap. I'm done. I'm sincerely so goddamn done with this crap, all right? me a freaking. You know what? I'm gonna get a cupcake. You know, it's what you people are making me do now. Now you're making me delve into the cupcakes that I'm not supposed to be eating. But you see, I'm feeling a little down right now, and I could use a little bit of a sugar rush. You know what I'm saying, you freaking bastards? How do you open this freaking thing? How do you open this damn thing? Damn it. Oh, yeah, here we go. Now look at that. Look at that. Look at that cupcake there, boy. Hey, cheers, baby, cheers. Oh, yeah. Nice sugar rush, man. That's what I'm talking about. Good shit, man. I'm telling you. The perks of being a man, baby. Woo! The perks of being a man. Oh, now that feels good. Got a nice, good sugar rush going on. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great. That's what I'm talking about. Anyway, folks, look. Aside from you people that are trying to make me out to look like some kind of a I don't know what the hell y'all are trying to make me look like. I really don't appreciate it. Either way, all right, I'm going to continue on with this broadcast, all right? Now, let's go ahead and talk about what's on everybody's mind right now. And I'm talking about House passing a measure just barely to pass a repeal and replacement of Obamacare. Now, the vote was 217 to 213. I mean, that's how close it was as it pertains to this vote to repeal and replace Obamacare. Now, even though I'm not necessarily entirely in agreement with the repeal and replacement, I do have to admit it is better than what Obamacare and what Obamacare offered. It's going to lower premiums. It is going to basically take away the whole concept of mandatory insurance. So it's not entirely horrible. Democrats, on the other hand, vow that the Republicans will pay the price. That the Republicans will pay the price, and this is right out of the New York Times. Democrats vowed to make Republicans pay a higher political price for publishing unpopular legislation. All right? Hey, look, I didn't want to hear a goddamn ad, New York Times, you asshole. Here, I got the New York Times, playing me advertisements over here. Anyway, 20 Republicans crossed the table and voted against the bill. So even though it barely passed, there were a good 20 Republicans that did not vote for this repeal and replacement. All right? And the Democrats are claiming that the Republicans have committed political suicide. Nancy Pelosi stated that you have every provision of this bill tattooed on your forehead. You will glow in the dark. I mean, why wasn't anybody saying this when Obamacare was passed? You know what I mean? I'm serious. I'm not joking around. Well, what exactly, do the Democrats think that the Republicans are going to lose in the passing of this measure? I mean, let's take a look at it for right off the bat, all right? The House bill eliminates tax penalties for people who go without health insurance, okay? So you're no longer penalized if so that means that the monopoly of health insurance companies over our health is almost over. It also rolls back state-by-state expansions of Medicaid, which, of course, covers, millions of low-income families. So I mean, let's be honest. All right, we don't necessarily need more health care as it pertains to low-end income families. I think we need preventative care. I think, in my view, folks, that the majority of impoverished health problems are caused by self-induced consumption, an overconsumption of bad products, sugars, salts, fats, And when I mean salts, I'm talking about high sodium-based type of products. I'm not talking about actual salt with iodine in it, which is very healthy for you, by the way. But that's what we need. We need preventative care. We don't need to add more care. We need to, let these impoverished people know that, hey, when your kid gets a little bit of a sniffle, when your kid, happens to have a cough, don't take them to the emergency room, you idiot. I mean, give me a break. Anyway, with that being said, in place of government-subsidized insurance policies offered exclusively on Obamacare marketplace, the bill would offer tax credits of $2,000 to $4,000 a year, depending mainly on the age of a person. A family could receive up to $14,000 a year in health credits. The credits would be reduced for individuals making over $75,000 a year and families making over $150,000 a year. So that means if you're an individual making under $75,000, you're going to still be able to get some decent credits on your taxes as it pertains to any of these health tax credits are concerned. Let's continue going here. All right. The nonpartisan Congressional Budget Office said that the first version of the bill would trim the federal budget deficit considerably, but would also leave 24 million more Americans without health insurance after a decade. Health insurance premiums would spike the next year before settling lower after a decade. That's, of course, the Ryan Care that was initiated. This, on the other hand, is going to relieve pressure on the states and the insurance companies on providing certain levels of care to individuals. All right, now, look, I personally believe that we need to just eliminate the whole health insurance industry out of our health. All right, I mean, that's just first and foremost. But right now, as we see it, this kind of prohibits the continued economic sabotage that has been happening on our economy because of Obamacare. Obamacare forces employers to pay for employees' health insurance, all right, whether they are needed or not, whether it's a menial labor job or not. If it's 40 hours, if it's full-time, you, as an employer, are mandatory to purchase health insurance for these employees. Now, as far as I'm concerned, folks, I am not completely wholeheartedly in agreement with this particular bill passing. I am of the persuasion that healthcare should be completely privatized. I mean, we've seen this type of privatization evolve and work in industries like the eye industry, like the dental industry, like the cosmetic surgery industry. And yet why this isn't applied to our health is beyond me. We have technology that's waiting in the wings that, for whatever reason, is not being put out on every hospital floor in the nation. I'm talking about the Da Vinci surgical machine. Have y'all heard about this? Folks, I mean, we have technology that could literally make unclogging arteries a weekend procedure. We've got the technology to surgically extract cancers, like in a weekend procedure, maybe with a week's rest. We have this technology, but the reason that it isn't distributed on a mass scale is because of the current way our health system is constructed. The way our health system is constructed right now, folks, practitioners, doctors, surgeons, everybody involved in the health industry is dependent on billing your health insurance, Medicaid or Medicare or Social Security, whoever. And based upon what those insurance companies or Medicaid will cover, they will purposely make sure that you're sick enough to fall under the categories to put you under this test or that test, or put you under this category so that you fall under this realm of ailments. And when you fall under this realm of ailments, then they get paid by your insurance company some odd dollars. You know, they may find a little anomaly on your body, call it cancer, and they are paid a tremendous amount of money because they diagnose the cancer. I mean, the diagnosis costs money. The biopsy costs money. The referrals to other specialists cost money. Then the actual treatments cost money. The chemotherapy, the radiation, all that is billed to the insurance company, and the insurance companies and the damn Medicaid, they give the money to the practitioners, man. You understand? They give the serious. They give the money to the practitioners, and that's why our health system has gotten the way it's been. I mean, it's no longer a personal relationship with your doctor. Doctors nowadays treat people like animals. You know how the vets, have you ever been to a veterinarian, folks? I mean, with all due respect, there are some veterinarians that actually care about animals. Most of them are complete sick psychopaths. I'm not joking around. They are complete sick, demented psychopaths that would purposely try to make your pet sick so that you could continue to take them to the goddamn veterinarian and they can continue to bill your ass. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even joking around. This is how the health industry is in America. It's no different than the veterinarian out here. I mean, you know, I've heard countless stories where the vet purposely medicates a dog or medicates a pet, even though there's no need for it and the pet is perfectly fine without it. They shove a goddamn pill down the pet's throat, and before you know it, the pet is literally dying of some nervous system-based crap, or they're puking up blood, or whatever the case might be. And what do you do when that happens? You go back to the vet, and then you're charged. And then if you can't pay it, they'll kill your dog. I mean, you understand? That's how the healthcare industry was under Obamacare, and it needs to stop.
You're a business owner.
Check.
You have business owner's insurance.
Check.
And 10 years ago, that wouldn't have been enough. Today, small businesses are being targeted and taken down by hackers. Medical offices, consultants, CPAs, any business that's built success has everything to lose. You probably have cybersecurity installed on your computer.
Check.
But you probably don't have cyber insurance. Coverage against loss and damage if your data is compromised. Cyber Policy covers that gap. Cyberpolicy.com shops the leading cyber insurers to find you the right policy at the right price to avoid a catastrophe. Coverage against loss and damage if your data is compromised. Get a custom quote today in just 4 minutes. And for a limited time, use the promo code BLOGTALK to get Norton's small business protection for up to 5 devices. Free when you sign up for cyber insurance. Plan, prevent, insure. Visit cyberpolicy.com. That's cyberpolicy.com.
This is why we're seeing so many people sick in America today, folks. We're seeing so many people sick in America because this goddamn health care system wants to see people sick. It has a financial incentive to keep people sick. There's no financial incentive to help people anymore. There's no financial incentive to make people better anymore. That's not how the system is set up. The system is set up to make sure that you are sick. It is financially beneficial that you are sick. It is financially beneficial to keep you medicated. I mean, folks, haven't y'all ever looked at like Turner classic movies? You know, from these movies that were made back in the 30s and the 20s, the 40s, you know, these era of movies. Haven't you looked at all the old people in those movies? I'm talking old people that look like they're in their 60s or 70s, and they're still like kicking, walking around. strong and decent health. Back in those days, you died of, quote, old age. You remember that? I don't know if y'all folks were around long enough to remember that, but I remember folks used to just die of old age. Remember that? Oh, I'm just old. It was just, it's time to go. He's just old. Now, folks, you know what? You're diagnosed to die. You know that? You don't just drop dead. Now you're diagnosed to die. You're stricken to do it with a whole bunch of medications and a goddamn hospice. And let me tell you, if you ever put your loved one in a hospice, you're a piece of crap. All right? Anyone that believes in hospices is a sick, demented piece of trash. Hospices, in my view, are a death cult. I mean, I'm not joking. It's a death cult, man. I'm not joking around. Why don't you just let your loved one die in their home? Why would you put them in a hospice, man? I'm not even joking. It's a death cult. It's a death cult. Anyway, look, I'm digressing, and I'm talking about, I'm talking about subject matters that I maybe shouldn't be getting into. But anyway, the point of the subject is that the Republicans in the House have passed a repeal and replacement of Obamacare, barely 217 to 213. The problem is that it still has to go to the Senate. And the Senate, you know as well as I, are going to try to put all kinds of new amendments. They're going to try to change the bill once again. And then once they change the bill, it's got to go back to the House. And the House has got to okay all the Senate's revisions and maybe add a couple of amendments. And it's got to go back to the Senate. It's a bunch of bureaucrat crap. But that is where we're at right now as it pertains to the repeal and replacement of Obamacare. And just like Milton Friedman said, one of the godfathers of capitalism, he said it's very easy to create a bureaucracy, very easy to create a government bureaucracy, damn near impossible to eliminate it. And folks, this Obamacare fight, when it's a no-brainer since the Republicans dominate the Congress, this damn Obamacare should have been out of there a long time ago. And the reason it isn't is because, folks, just like Uncle Milton Friedman said, it's easy to create a bureaucratic government system, damn near impossible to eliminate it, and we are witnessing it firsthand. Remember, these are the same Republicans for the past 7 years that have been trying to repeal it. Remember, they tried to send it at least a couple of times to the desk of Obama to repeal his own Obamacare, and he vetoed it. All right? Now that the Republicans have power, look at how they're pussyfooting around now. Look at how they're sitting on their thumbs, for heaven's sake. It's pathetic. So, this is a bittersweet victory as far as I'm concerned. I'm glad Obamacare, we have to wait and see. Once again, we have to wait and see what the Senate is going to do. But this is a good sign that at least enough Republicans realize that they can't keep sitting on their thumbs by this, and they got to do something. And I hope that this type of effort that was put forth in the House to push for health care reform, I hope that same type of effort is put forth for tax reform, because we damn well need it, baby. You understand? Tax reform, especially the guidelines that were put forth by Mnuchin, these are the types of things we need to put a shot in the arm to America's economy. Folks, just imagine, okay? Just imagine you folks that have been investing in cryptocurrency and that sort of thing. Just imagine that if Mnuchin's tax plan, Trump's tax plan, has actually come to fruition, and the $150,000 capital gains thing is passed, meaning that if you make $150,000 in capital gains, you pay 0% capital gains up until $150,000. And then after $150,000, you are taxed at the capital gains rates. So that means that, let's say you've made a lot of money in cryptocurrency. you can cash out $150,000. That's if Trump's tax cut is passed. That's why we got to hold these assholes in Congress's feet to the fire. You can make up you could sell $150,000 of Bitcoin, Ethereum, whatever the case might be. You could sell it off, convert it into physical, actual currency, American currency, and pay 0% capital gains up to $150,000. You see, that is going to be that's going to be a decent time to cash out. That's going to be a decent time to cash out on anything. That's why this damn tax cut is so important, because it's going to be a shot in the arm for America's economy, man. And on top of that, you got 15% taxes, 15% corporate taxes. I mean, I love that. I mean, I got a couple of corporations myself. 15%? You mean to tell me I could start writing off at 15%? That's what I'm talking about. Anyway, look, as I stated, I hope that the Republicans, they have the same amount of enthusiasm that they did for Obamacare and the repeal and replacement of it. I hope they have the same type of enthusiasm for tax cuts. We need it. There's no pussyfooting around about it. And if I hear any of these so-called fiscal conservatives try to claim that we can't do this because of the costs and where the hell were you fiscal conservatives when Obama was constantly given a blank check by John Boehner, the Speaker of the House back then, and this asshole that's still Speaker of the House now, Paul Ryan? Where the hell were you damn fiscal conservatives then? All right? I mean, do you understand? And look, I want to keep repeating this over and over and over again. Obama accumulated more debt than every president before him combined. Do you understand me? Barack Obama accumulated more debt, all right, than all previous presidents before him combined. That's what he did, folks. And I ask you, you fiscal conservatives are going to come out of the goddamn woodwork, all right? I ask you, where the hell were you during all this time that Obama had blank checks and then Obama was spending out of nowhere? Where the hell were you at, fiscal conservatives? Give me a freaking break. And you know, what's this? You know, right when I'm talking about this, you know that? Right when I'm talking about the Senate and about how this freaking health care bill that was passed by the House is going to have to go through the Senate, and the Senate may try to add something, may try to add amendments. Look at this crap. Senate to write its own Obamacare repeal bill. Look at this. Look at this crap. Ugh. Oh, my God. Look, folks, I'm disgusted, man. I'm not even joking around. I mean, I'm sitting over here. Look, here it is right here. Here it is. I'm retweeting it. 2 minutes, just 2 minutes ago, Senate to write its own Obamacare repeal bill. I mean, do you understand what I'm talking about? That's what I was talking about. Goddamn asshole. That's what I was talking about. I knew these damn Senate. God damn it. I mean, folks, does this piss you off? I mean, doesn't this piss you off? This is why we voted these stupid, dumb, soulless Republican, autocratic bastards into Washington. So they could have the majority, so that passing a repeal and replacement of Obamacare wouldn't be a problem, so that passing tax cuts wouldn't be a problem. Oh, my God, folks. These scumbags in Washington make me sick. They make me sick. Oh, my God. Give me the goddamn mic, man. I mean, do you understand this, folks? Here we go again. What did I tell you? Right as I was talking about it, right while I was discussing it, it comes out that, oh, here we go, the Senate is going to write its own goddamn bill. Give me a break. Oh, my God. And look, now Goldman Sachs has put out a statement stating that the main effect of House passage is to delay consideration of tax legislation, which will most likely be delayed till 2018. Look at this. This is coming out while I'm talking about it. This is coming out while I'm talking about it. You goddamn Washington, D.C. scumbag. You make me sick. All of you in Congress and Senate, you make me sick. I mean, right as I'm talking about it, folks, look on Twitter, right as I'm discussing this crap. Oh, Jesus Christ. I mean, it pisses me off. I mean, why did we go and elect these dumbasses, man? Jesus Christ, man, what a bunch of scumbags. Right while I am talking about it. Oh, my God. Give me the freaking mic. Right when I'm discussing it, folks, you know, I'm sitting over here trying to have a little optimism about the repeal and replacement of Obamacare, but right when I said that, what did I tell you? What did I tell you? All right? I told you that this damn bill's going to have to go to the Senate, and the Senate is going to screw this whole goddamn thing up. They're going to amend it. They're going to do something. Lo and behold, they want to write their own goddamn repeal bill. I mean, give me a break. This is why, folks, I try to get up on here on a consistent basis, man. We have to be political, man. I mean, do you understand me? We've got to be political. I mean, once Trump was elected, you all went to sleep. You know that? Once Trump was elected, you all just went to sleep. I'm still here. I'm still broadcasting. I'm still broadcasting. I'm still filled with piss and fury. I'm still trying to make America great again, for Christ's sake. But once Trump was elected, you all just went to sleep, man. Y'all decided to check out of the whole politics game, and these dumbasses in Washington, D.C. know it. They know it. They have you coined like a goddamn minted $3 queer bill. I can't believe you, man. I'm telling you, these idiots in Washington, D.C. are proving to you that they know that you're a bunch of lazy pricks. That they know that you're not going to stay political. They know that you're not going to hold their feet to the fire. Why do you think I come up here every day, man? I'm trying to inspire some of you, for Christ's sake. I mean, God damn it, it's time to get political. I mean, God damn it, do you understand me? This is a goddamn government made for the people and by the people. But if the people fall asleep at the wheel, this is the kind of crap we're going to continue to get. This is the kind of crap we're going to continue to get. Good God. I mean, Jesus Christ, is this thing on, for Christ's sake? Good God. Now, these idiots are going to delay the tax legislation until 2018? Are you kidding me? Our economy can't afford that, you dumb, unconsiderate pieces of shit. Excuse my French, but that's all that's out there in Washington, D.C., man. Our economy needs these tax cuts, folks. I cannot underscore that anymore. That's why we don't have jobs as prevalent as we should. That's why we don't have a bustling economy. That's why we don't have money exchanging hands. That's why we don't have wealth-generating opportunities right now. We need these damn tax cuts, man. But, of course, you've got these disgusting, despicable, filthy, slimy pieces of soulless trash that are supposed to be representing us out there in Washington, D.C., that are not obliging our will, nor do they care to. Nor do they care to. Unbelievable, man. Look, I'm going to move on because I'm running out of time. But you know what? All you people out there in Congress, you all are soulless cash whores. You are pieces of trash. I spit on every one of you. I would never shake any one of your hands because my hand would probably fall off because you people are a disgusting. I can't believe you people can sleep at night. You pieces of crap. But once again, their actions, the way they are acting, shows that they knew that you people weren't going to do a goddamn thing about it. The way that the damn Washington, D.C. bureaucrats are acting, they knew that you people would go back to sleep, and that's exactly what you all are doing right now. You're going back to sleep. It's ridiculous. Anyway, I'm going to move on here. All right, I mean, Jesus Christ, what a day. What a freaking day, man. Anyway, folks, President of the United States signs an executive order loosening church restrictions on engaging in political activity. Now, what the hell does that mean, folks? Well, I alluded to this yesterday, that Donald Trump had promised this, mainly to the evangelical component to his campaign, that he was going to veto or put in a new executive order in which the church can now start discussing political issues from the pulpit without the risk of losing their nonprofit status. You see, prior to this particular executive order, the church could not dare delve into any kind of politics from the pulpit because they would run the risk of losing their nonprofit status. Now, I think that this is actually a rather good thing, to be completely honest with you, because I think that the pulpit, the churches, need to utilize their influence so that they can create a better society, intertwining elements of morality with politics. Because right now, folks, as we see it, the majority of people that are conducting themselves in politics are a bunch of godless atheists. And you see, when you've got a bunch of godless atheists who believe that humanity is nothing more than a bacteria on a rock, that's when you tend to get the type of cold and callous type of policies that we have seen come about here in the past 10 to 15 years. All right, I mean, take a look at Barack Obama. He has no problem. He had no problem lying to everybody in their face for 8 years like a psychopath. Why? Because in my point of view, I think he's a soulless atheist, and soulless atheists could care less about people. They have no empathy. I mean, why do you think that atheism is an adherent to communism? I mean, Karl Marx said that religion is the opiate to the masses. Why is atheism a adherent to communism? Because, folks, they want to destroy your belief system. They want to destroy that any kind of belief other than the state. And we go back to the philosophy of Marx. What was the philosophy? Dialectic materialism. Now, folks, to be completely honest with you, I somewhat believe in the dialectic philosophy of Hegel, who wrote the philosophy of dialectics. And for the long story short, dialectics is when a certain reality is in existence, and then that reality is exposed through contradictions. And once the contradictions are exposed in that reality, then a new reality is concocted from the exposure of those contradictions. And then that new reality is exposed for its contradictions which creates a new reality, and so forth. That is the idea of Hegelian dialectic philosophy, and the end goal of Hegelian dialectics is we, at some point, come to a point in history in which there are no more contradictions in society, and we live in a contradictionless society. Now, that philosophy sounds great in theory, but it's going to take a long time to expose the contradictions of all the different realities necessary for us to get to a contradictionless society. Now, what Karl Marx added to Hegelian dialectics, what he added was the materialism component. Now, what dialectic materialism means is that Marx does believe in the dialectic process of exposing contradictions and creating new realities, but the twist is that the materialism component added to dialectics. The materialism justifies basically utilizing humanity as nothing more than a tool or a piece of material to rapidly facilitate the Hegelian dialectic. You see what I'm saying? That's what the basis of the philosophy of Marxists is. It's the idea that a dictatorship of the proletariat can, through its own centralized planning and force, facilitate the contradictions of society at an even more rapid pace than actual human evolution. So, with that being said, it doesn't matter how many people have to die. It doesn't matter how many people have to starve. It doesn't matter how many people have to go to war. Under the idea of communism, because the idea or the philosophy of communism is dialectic materialism, the leaders of communist regimes feel and actually believe, because remember, they're godless, they're atheists. They actually believe that the death that they incur pertaining to their objectives are justified. I mean, Mao Zedong thought he was completely justified in starving 25 million of his people in the Great Leap Forward. Vladimir Lenin was completely justified in starving 9 million Ukrainians in his one step forward, two steps back policy. I mean, Pol Pot was completely okay and fine with executing 1.5 million Cambodians to cleanse Cambodia of, quote, anyone non-communist. These people really believe this stuff. And why? Because they're godless. They don't feel that they're, they don't feel that they have any goddamn moral responsibility as it pertains to their objectives being met in a Hegelian dialectic materialistic perspective. Now, with that being said, let's get back to this executive order that was put forth by the President of the United States in allowing churches to be able to be a little bit more political from the pulpit. And the reason I'm okay with this, even though I'm not necessarily a big, huge fan of religious institutions, I do believe that at this point that we need to bring back a certain level of morality back to politics, because this idea of separation of church and state has gotten so separate that humanity has become more of a material to the government as opposed to an actual component of the government itself. Because remember, we're supposed to be a government ran for the people and by the people. But the people have fallen asleep at the wheel. So as a result, we have this government, this bureaucratic system trying to facilitate its own form of Hegelian dialectic materialism on the United States. And you can see it by how these planners, and they call them central planners, are planning the United States. how they're planning municipalities. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, I'm just simply stating that this executive order is a good thing. I think that we do need to have some more politics being talked about in the pulpit. I think that we need conversations that go beyond the kitchen table or beyond the internets. I think that we need real-life conversations about the direction our society's going and whether or not we believe in the aspects of pseudoscience that they're trying to throw down our throats. If we as people or as a community have a general consensus on what the federal government or international bureaucratic institutions are forcing down us, I mean, I'm just saying. It's a good day today. All right, it's a good day. Once again, President of the United States signs executive order loosening church restrictions on engaging in political activity. Much props. And that was a campaign promise that was promised by Donald Trump in 2016. Once again, another campaign promise that has come to fruition. Now, let's get to another subject. I want to talk about my state, Texas, baby. That's right. I want to talk a little bit about Texas. Did you hear Governor Greg Abbott, which is my governor? I love this man. I'm telling you, this man is the man. All right? He's going to sign a state bill banning sanctuary cities in Texas. While the federal government is kind of pussyfooting around with these circuit courts and all this other crap, Texas is not going to wait around for the federal government as it pertains to this sanctuary city problem. All right? I mean, there is a bill right now, if it hasn't already been signed, it's on the desk of Governor Greg Abbott, banning sanctuary cities in Texas. All right? If you're a sanctuary city in Texas, you're getting your goddamn freaking funds cut off from the state level, and I can't wait till it happens on the federal level. We will not have sanctuary cities in Texas. Hell no. And let me tell you, any of you proponents for sanctuary cities, all of you advocates for sanctuary cities, you people have basically spit in the face of every American citizen, every veteran, every soldier that's fighting for America right now. You are spitting in their face by saying people that are here illegally, in this country illegally, have more rights than you as a citizen. That's what you're saying when you're protesting this immigration issue. That's what you're saying when you're pro-sanctuary city. That's what you're saying. You're saying that the American citizenry is beneath those that entered into our country illegally. That's what you're saying. Anyway, we are now in the third and final hour of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. And, of course, I am your host, the man they call Ghost. And once again, folks, I want to thank you very much for tuning in with me. Before we get started, I'd like to remind everybody to please spread it around like wildfire. And let everybody know that True Capitalist Radio is in effect and in the house. And we are live every Monday through Friday, 4 p.m. Central Standard Time, right here on the official website of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. And it is blogtalkradio.com/ghost. That's blogtalkradio.com/ghost. And, of course, if you have not done so, please follow us on the social media sites, Twitter and Gab. I'm on both of those social media sites under the name Politics Ghost. All one word, no underscores, folks. Politics Ghost is the name to follow. And, of course, if you have not done so, go ahead and bookmark and add your favorites, my official web presence on the internets. All right, you can type in your browser and get to there right now, ghost.report. All right, type in your browser right now, add your favorites and your bookmarks. Type in your browser, ghost.report. That is my official web presence on the internet, just in case the Twitter Gestapo tries to come at me to some capacity, all right? Just in case. Just in case. Anyway, with that being said, folks, let's go ahead and get back to the subject. Once again, my governor, Texas Governor Greg Abbott, has signed, or if he hasn't signed it already, he's going to sign a state bill banning sanctuary cities in Texas, all right? And I think that's a great thing for America because, by God, these people that are in this country are in here illegally. I mean, if you want to come to America, come here legally. I mean, how hard is this? And for all you, once again, I'm going to continue to say this, all you advocates of sanctuary cities, you people are spitting in the faces of our veterans. You people are spitting in the faces of our troops. You're spitting in the faces of every American citizen out here, stating by you condoning sanctuary cities, you are stating that American citizens are beneath, are below, are lower than those that are in this country illegally. That is what you're saying. How and why you can say that, how you could sleep at night saying that, I have no idea, but it's once again one of those many opportunities that you leftist, long-haired, bedwetting freaking hippies like to virtue signal with. I'm sick and tired of you virtue signaling pieces of trash. You understand me? I'm sick and tired of it. Anyway, I'm sick and tired of it, folks. That's all I'm saying. I'm glad my governor is taking action and not waiting for the federal government, all right? You understand that? There ain't going to be no sanctuary cities in Texas. Do you understand that, boy? There ain't going to be no sanctuary cities in Texas. You goddamn right. That's my governor right there, boy. That's my governor. Anyway, let me move on to another subject matter, all right? Let's talk a little bit about Obama. That's right. I want to talk a little bit about Barack Obama. Did you know that Barack Obama, he's having his little presidential library built, and guess where he's having it built? Chicago. Oh, Chicago. I mean, you know what, folks? I mean, how many, what is it, over 1,500 murders this year? What the hell's the number? 1,500 murders, something like that? I mean, if Barack Obama is proud of his work in Chicago, then it is no wonder why America is in the position it's in today. Folks, take a look, just Google up Chicago murders. I mean, it's the murder capital of the United States of America, man. And, you know, I don't understand how and why this asshole Barack Obama got elected president, given the fact that his only credentials was being a community organizer in Chicago. Take a look at the culmination of his work. Chicago is aptly nicknamed Chirac, as in Iraq, yeah, Chirac, because it's a legitimate war zone in that city. And, you know, the bad part about it is that that's the way the government, the local city government wants it. That's the way liberals want every city. Liberals want every city to be like Chicago, so that it gives the city government, it gives the state government, it gives the federal government, it gives everybody more power. When you've got a city filled with crime, filled with broken homes, filled with single mothers, filled with drug addicts, filled with drunks, I mean, that is what bureaucrats, leftists, liberals want as their model citizenry in America. Because if everyone's dependent, if everyone needs welfare, if everyone needs food stamps, if everyone needs some level of entitlement, well, that's what keeps bureaucratic systems alive. That's what keeps bureaucrats employed. That's what keeps bureaucrats with the high pensions and the benefits and the job security. Do you get it now? Do you get it? If a city like Chicago is what Barack Obama is trying to tout as his level of success, as his prominence of his work, well then, folks, that is the culmination of the left. That is the culmination of liberalism. They're proud of Chicago. Do you understand it? I mean, Barack Obama said that his library will be, quote, the hub of the community in Chicago. The hub of the community. What the hell is this guy talking about? A damn library being a hub of Chirac? How do you figure that, Obama? How the hell do you figure that? I mean, you've got people being shot walking to school in Chirac. You've got people getting shot with stray bullets just sitting in their house in Chirac, in Chicago. I mean, how in the hell and why in the hell, Barack Obama, can you sit here with a straight face with your psychopathic grin and say that your pathetic presidential library is going to be the hub of Chicago and its community? What are you going to do? Are you going to donate the millions upon millions that you're probably going to get donated in library donations? You're going to donate that to the community there? What about the $400,000 a speech that you're getting there, Obama, Mr. Man of the People? Huh? What about the $400,000 speeches that you're getting from goddamn Wall Street? Huh? Are you going to donate that, you piece of crap? Are you going to donate the $65 million that you got from your goddamn book deal? Are you going to donate the at least over $1.8 billion? $1.8 billion that you amassed in your campaign contribution account in both of your presidential runs? Are you going to donate any of that there, Barack Obama, Mr. Man of the People? Huh? Are you going to donate anything of that? No! You're a hypocritical scumbag, Obama! You're the affirmative action president! Do you understand? You are the affirmative action president. The only reason the majority of folks actually went out and voted for this moron was because they actually thought, because this asshole was supposed to be black, even though I'd like a black check on Obama, I'm not even too sure if this guy's 100%. I'm not even sure if he's half black. The son of a bitch looks like a freaking Taliban marathon runner, all right? But besides that, everybody thought because he was black that he was going to somehow bring the races together. He was going to somehow bring the world together. Oh, Jesus Christ. I remember when all of you scumbags in 2008 were all for Barack Obama. Oh, my God. It was, he's going to bring some hope and change, and Europe will like us better, and the world will like us better, and everything will be so great, and he's going to save the world, and he's doing Yeah, look at what happened, huh? He made America into the precarious laughingstock that it was prior to Donald Trump coming in and kicking ass and taking names. All right? I mean, I'm not joking. I mean, Donald Trump is coming in, kicking ass, taking names right now. And, you know, I have to say, I appreciate it at this point. I was tired of being bitched around the world stage while Barack Obama was apologizing to everybody. And look, I don't think that he purposely did this because he really believed in this lackadaisical diplomatic approach to foreign policy. I don't believe that. I think he intentionally did everything that he did to this country to sabotage it. I genuinely believe that with all my heart. I mean, the Obamacare, what was Obamacare? It was economic sabotage. It got rid of full-time work. It got rid of overtime. All right? It basically allowed the federal government to push a monopoly over our health to the insurance companies, okay? Take a look at his immigration policy. Pure sabotage. We are suffering the repercussions of this guy's immigration sabotage to this day. We've got people who believe that people that are here illegally somehow supersede the authority of those that are citizenry of this country. So once again, Barack Obama sabotaging America with his immigration policy. Let's continue going. Take a look at his foreign policy. This guy, listen, we have already heard and we've already seen that Barack Obama, under the guidance of the deep state, funded, trained, and armed ISIS. Okay, and if you don't want to believe that, then you're living under a rock. All right, you're living under a goddamn rock if you don't believe that our government funded, trained, and armed ISIS. All right, I don't want to get into the whole technicality of it, but you know it and I know it. I mean, let's continue going. I mean, look at how he has divided the country racially, sexual orientation, gender. I mean, I can go on and on. This man, Barack Obama, is the biggest scumbag on American freaking history. He is a black mark, no pun intended, in American history. And now this guy's going to build a library in Chicago claiming that his library is going to be a hub of the community. I mean, this should prove to you people. Barack Obama and his career, his so-called career in community organizing, his career as a president, and now going back to Chicago to exploit those people with his damn presidential library, this should show you the true motive factors of every damn liberal that runs for office and attempts to virtue signal, that attempts to pull your heartstrings, that attempts to exploit empathy. This is the culmination right here. Freaking Barack Obama. You make me sick, man. You make me sick. You and that weird upbringing that you've come about with, and believe it or not, folks, I mean, there's been people that have grown up with this guy in Hawaii who knew Barack Obama, or Barry Soetoro, which is his real freaking name. All right? Christ. Yeah, you know what, folks? That's not Barack Obama's not even his real name. You know that? Barack Obama's not even his real name. His real name is Barry Soetoro. All right? That's his real name. I mean, Netflix tried to rub it in our faces right after he was no longer president. Y'all remember? They were advertising that new movie that was supposed to be some kind of a biopic film about Barack Obama's early life. They marketed, and I swear to God, they market it like this. You've met Barack, now meet Barry. That's how the Netflix marketed Barack Obama's ridiculous biographic film, all right? I'm serious. You've met Barack, now meet Barry.
You're a business owner.
Check.
You have business owner's insurance.
Check.
And 10 years ago, that wouldn't have been enough. Today, small businesses are being targeted and taken down by hackers. Medical offices, consultants, CPAs, any business that's built success has everything to lose. You probably have cybersecurity installed on your computer.
Check.
But you probably don't have cyber insurance. Coverage against loss and damage if your data is compromised. Cyber Policy covers that gap. Cyberpolicy.com shops the leading cyber insurers to find you the right policy at the right price to avoid a catastrophe. Coverage against loss and damage if your data is compromised. Get a custom quote today in just 4 minutes. And for a limited time, use the promo code BLOGTALK to get Norton's small business protection for up to 5 devices. Free when you sign up for cyber insurance. Plan, prevent, insure. Visit cyberpolicy.com. That's cyberpolicy.com.
Jesus Christ, what a joke. Anyway, and look, I still blame each and every one of you that voted for Barack Obama. I still blame you for the destruction of this country. You should all be ashamed of yourselves. I'm not joking around. I will never forgive any of you for voting for this piece of trash. All right? The whole reason why we are here, the The whole reason why we are here is because of you people who voted for him. And you know what? I think that you're all majorly pieces of trash. I mean, if you voted for him, you should look in the mirror right now. Okay? You need to look in the mirror right now and ask yourself, what is it that was inside of you that was lacking? What is it that was inside of you that was so gullible and stupid that made you believe that this goddamn mulatto that was going to supposedly bring peace on earth and bring the races together, what substance made you actually believe that this was going to happen? Because I remember broadcasting back then, folks. I was broadcasting in 2008, and I kept saying, and on this same broadcast that you're listening to right now, I was saying back then, what is this man saying? He isn't saying anything. He isn't promising anything. He isn't promising nothing. He keeps saying change, change, change. And I said it back then. I said the only thing he's going to leave is change in your pocket, baby. And that's what he did. And that's where we're at right now. That's why we're in such a precarious situation. We're in a precarious situation in the international relations aspect. We're in a precarious situation in our economy. We're in a precarious situation in our health care. We're in a precarious situation in our immigration policy. And it's all because of this disgusting, despicable scumbag that was our president last year. And I swear to God, I will never forgive any of you pieces of trash for voting this man in. I'm not even joking. I spit on you. I swear to God, I hope that fate deals you a bad hand in life for voting for this piece of trash Obama. I'm not even joking. I mean, if you voted for him, then you're a gullible piece of crap, just like these cartoon fetish idiots are, as far as I'm concerned. Anyway, I'm moving on to another subject matter, but piss off, Obama. You could take you, your library, and that tranny wife of yours, you could shove them all up your pooper. Anyway, let's move on here. Folks, have y'all seen the pictures of Nicolas Maduro, the dictator of Venezuela? Did you see him here recently? If y'all aren't aware, Venezuela right now is in a very, very messed up situation in which they can't properly feed themselves. They have no natural resources allocated to take care of themselves. Not to mention you've got a lot of protests in the streets against Maduro. This man is trying to now consolidate power. He basically, forced the Supreme Court in Venezuela to dissolve the legislature, which basically makes him the sole dictator of the goddamn country. He's called for a new constitution, which is pretty much going to consolidate power in his hands. This guy is completely disconnected. I mean, what this guy doesn't understand is that it was his central planning. It was the Venezuela's government that is communist, or if you want to call it socialist, I don't care what you call it. Communism and socialism are the same thing. It's central planning, meaning that individuals who belong to a communist or socialist government don't have individual rights and can't make individual decisions. Because in a socialist or communist government, you relinquish your individuality to the central planning of the government. You relinquish your individual decisions to the central planning of the government. And that's exactly why Venezuela is in a messed up situation. Venezuela misappropriated funds when attempting to allocate resources for their country. You see, Venezuela's got the third largest oil deposit in the world. So when barrels of oil were at $100+ a barrel, these morons in the central government in Venezuela planned for the future based upon barrels of oil at the price of over $100 a barrel. Well, you heard today, folks, a barrel of oil is at like $47 right now, all right? It went down as low as $29 about a couple of years ago. Y'all remember that? So with that being said, that's why Venezuela is starving to death, because their central planning government, whether socialist, communist, whatever you want to call it, did not appropriate resources properly because they're stupid idiots. They're stupid idiots. Anyway, because of the fact that the central government of Venezuela could not allocate resources properly, people are starving in the streets. There's not enough medical supplies to go around. People are dying in hospitals. I hear that children are passing out in public schools because their parents don't have enough food to feed them properly. I mean, it's a mess. It's an utter mess. Not to mention there are massive protests happening right now in which Venezuelans are trying to rise up against the government. But, of course, Venezuela's Maduro is cracking down with an iron fist. He's sending his police out there to crack heads, bust heads, shoot at people, that sort of thing. So while all this is going on, look at this. Here's Nicolas Maduro right here, the president of Venezuela, having a little dance. Look at this guy. This guy dancing while soldiers shoot tear gas in clash with protesters. Look at this guy. This is how disconnected these leftists are, man. This is how soulless these leftists, communists, and socialists are. Look, I just retweeted it right now. Take a look at Nicolas Maduro. He's dancing around. This guy's doing the conga over here while his damn country is starving to death. While his goddamn soldiers are busting heads or shooting tear gas at people that all they want is to be fed. All they want is to be fed. I'm telling you this right now, man. I mean, this is a disgrace. I can't believe that there are not more people talking about this. I try to talk about Venezuela as often as I can because everyone who is a communist or socialist should have this shoved in their faces, that this right here is the culmination of communism. Venezuela is the culmination of socialism. That's it right there. And look, if these dumbass communists and socialists try to rebut and say, well, that's not really communism or socialism, they don't know what communism or socialism is. And as I stated, folks, communism and socialism, what is it? The central planning of all governing and social and political affairs. It's the centralized planning. There is no individual decision making. There is no individual rights. You as an individual literally give up your rights to the central governing body. That's communism. That's socialism. What a sick freak that Maduro, man. Straight up. Dancing around while his country starves to death, man. What a sick psycho, man. Anyway, let's continue going on. Let me talk a little bit about North Korea. Did y'all hear North Korea, for Christ's sake? North Korea is now flapping its gums at China again, saying that China has, and I'm paraphrasing, has become the puppet of Trump, for Christ's sake. I mean, really disrespecting China. And I don't know how China is going to take it. I mean, I said this yesterday. I personally believe that China has been exposed as a paper tiger. I mean, now you've got North Korea basically saying, I'm thumbing their nose at the Chinese government, saying, yeah, whatever, you're all talk. I mean, that's basically what North Korea was saying. You're all talk, China. You're talking a lot of trash. You're all talk. Calling them out for the paper tigers that they are. And in response to, North Korea talking garbage about China, China has now literally ended its business with North Korea. I mean, it is no longer accepting any more of its coal. And to be completely honest with you, folks, I mean, I don't know how Kim Jong-un is planning on feeding himself and his country, given the fact that, he's literally bit the hand that's fed him. He literally has bit the hand that's fed him. And to be honest with you, folks, I mean, it shows the world that China is all talk. All right? I mean, North Korea literally, I think it's a very, very easy theater of combat to remove this fat, cheese-eating piece of trash. But for whatever reason, China doesn't want to make a move. And to be honest with you, I alluded to this, why they don't want to make a move. And the reason is, folks, is because China has been doing a lot of saber rattling in the past several years, specifically in the South China Sea area. You know, they've been building an artificial island in the middle of the South China Sea. They've been threatening the neighbors who border the South China Sea. They've been talking a lot of garbage. All right? I mean, they've been talking a lot of mess. They've been saber rattling. They've been pissing people off in Asia. And now that Trump, playing five-dimensional chess once again, basically talked China into kind of appearing as if they are going to help initiate a strike on North Korea, now has had their bluff called by Kim Jong-un. I mean, Kim Jong-un is literally calling China's bluffing hand. And China isn't doing a goddamn thing. I mean, the only thing they did was, let's be honest, what I just said, they've officially ended all coal imports from North Korea. So they are no longer accepting coal imports, which in turn is going to no longer provide money for North Korea themselves. North Korea is pretty much on their own on this one. I don't know what North Korea plans on doing. I mean, if I were Kim Jong-un, I would try to take the olive branch that was put forth by Donald Trump. And if that's the case, take the olive branch and then start talking and start negotiating because, hey, little Kim, you can't take on the world on your own there, little Kim, all right? You got to learn a little bit, just a little bit about foreign policy. And right now, I think that you have an opportunity here to take the olive branch of Donald Trump and potentially, if not, because we're not going to be allies, let's be honest, but we are going to be able to negotiate with Kim Jong-un. So all he wants is money. I mean, that's really all he wants. He wants money and electricity. That's all he wants. If we were to give him that, he would be our pit bull in Asia. I'm not joking around. I mean, look at how he's bitching out China. I mean, can you believe that? He's bitching out China, for Christ's sake, man. I mean, folks, look it up, all right? Freaking the North Korean media literally insulted China, and honor, all right? Honor is a big deal amongst these Asiatic races. So by North Korea dishonoring China is a big deal. And like I said, China responded by, denying any more North Korean imports of coal. But, come on, man. Come on. I mean, we need China to start showing that, their military prowess is actually real and not all talk, all right? So if China is going to continue to do this, they better, they better step their game up and step their chain up. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. And as far as Kim Jong-un is concerned, if he was smart, he would accept the olive branch being put forth by Donald Trump. I mean, I'm just saying. Anyway, let's move on, folks. Did you hear about this? The U.S. intercepts Russian bombers and fighter jets near Alaska. Is this how you're going to play it, Putin, huh? You're going to play a game of chicken with us? You're going to go out there and just kind of zoom your little bombers over Alaska and think that you're going to prove something? Huh? I mean, come on, Putin. You're getting your ass bitched around all over the world stage. All right? You're getting so desperate that you went to go meet with Angela Merkel. I mean, that's how desperate you are. I mean, Putin, you are a thief. You are a closet commie. You are a piece of trash. And as far as I'm concerned, I mean, I can't wait till you're assassinated this year, Putin. I mean, how dare you think that you're some kind of a valiant leader, that you're some kind of a Russian nationalist when you did nothing but steal from your people. You did nothing but steal from your people. And folks, look it up. Vladimir Putin has $200 billion, as in Bill Gates, $200 billion in his bank account that he stole from the Russian people. And that's pure communist right there. That's what communists do. For you people that are anti-capitalist and claim to be communist, you know, what do communist leaders do? They steal all the money. They steal all the money. I mean, what was it? Fidel Castro, what is he worth? Like $4 billion in his bank account, $5 billion in his bank account. Vladimir Putin got $200 billion in his bank account. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, these leftists, they're a bunch of crap, all right? The reason that they're leftists, the reason that they're communists is because they want to steal the money, not earn the money. They want to take state power so they can steal the money. Well, that's the difference between communists and capitalists. Capitalists want to go out and make things happen and earn the money. All right? Communists want to go and manipulate their way into state power so they can steal the money. That's the difference. That's the difference. Do you understand me? So let me tell you something, Putin. You keep this up. Keep, you know, throwing your little Russian bombers and fighter jets in Alaska. You keep doing that, you son of a bitch. But I guarantee you this, your own FSB agents don't even want you to continue to be alive. And I am going to continue to stand by my prognostication that you, Vladimir Putin, will no longer be alive by 2018. And as I stated, the only way that he'll still be alive by 2018 is if he literally kind of escapes assassination attempts. If he escapes assassination attempts, that's the only way this idiot survives 2018. So anyway, U.S. intercepts Russian bombers and jets near Alaska. I just think that it's a indirect way of Putin trying to flex nuts. But let me tell you something. You keep this up, you Ruski son of a bitch. We'll be more than happy to, deliver to you some disciplinary action that you far well deserve there, you Ruski mouth-breathing, vodka-drinking, cockeyed son of a bitch. Anyway, let me move on to the next subject matter. Did y'all hear Prince Philip will step back from royal duties? I was actually hoping he was dead. You know what I mean? I'm not even joking around. He was trending last night, or Buckingham Palace or some shit was trending last night. I was hoping that this old 95-year-old son of a bitch was dead. You know, Prince Philip is the same guy that has said and was quoted as saying, allegedly, that he wants to die and come back as a major virus so that he can kill as many people as he possibly can. So this is the guy, Prince Philip, that we're worried about out here. This guy, and I don't know. I guess we're supposed to care that he'll step back from his royal duties. I mean, are we supposed to give a crap? I mean, go ahead and take a dirt nap, you idiot. I don't care. Who cares? Look, I'm going to be honest with you. I hate monarchs, and I hate monarchism. It is one of the most primitive ideas known to man. One of the most primitive ideas known to man. The idea that God anointed these idiots through their bloodline to rule over a geopolitical area for generation upon a generation, man. Give me a freaking break. Give me a break. I mean, give me a break, man. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying I'm not a big fan of monarchs, all right? I don't like them. I think they're primitive. I think they're stupid. I mean, they're a creation of the Catholic Church, all right? Do you understand that, right? Do you understand that after the Dark Ages, you know, once Rome fell and the barbarians ran amok across Europe, well, the church fortified itself in those humongous walls that surround the Vatican. You know, those 200-foot walls. I mean, have you ever seen those walls? I mean, you could see the pain and the blood and people trying to reach and crawl up there. And, you know, the people that were up on top were just kind of, stabbing these people downward. I mean, literally, the Vatican walled themselves up for 200 years and let these barbarians run amok during the Dark Ages. until finally the church came out of the Vatican once the barbarians started organizing themselves around some level of leadership. And that's when the church got together with the leaders of these barbarian tribes and taught them about monarchism and the God-appointed, the God-anointed leadership of bloodlines and all this crap. And folks, the barbarian leaders of those times were the freaking royal families. That's where the lineage all comes from. It comes from the barbarian leaders post-Dark Ages. And you see, the church taught the barbarians how to sustain such a bloodline lineage of leadership because the church has all the secrets, man. I mean, the church, believe it or not, the Catholic Church is the oldest institution alive today. Oldest institution alive today. They have the secrets. They know what's going on. Anyway, look, last but not least, let me go off on a subject matter here, folks. I want to talk a little bit about cartoon fetished adults, all right? That's right. I want to talk a little bit about cartoon fetished adults. Now, I wrote a little bit of an entry on ghost.report, folks. If y'all haven't seen it, let me go ahead and retweet it now, where I discuss my disdain and vehement, almost hatred towards people that are adults and are cartoon fetished. And listen, I'm going to explain to you why. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, watching cartoons is relatively harmless. But you see, now we have adults who watch cartoons and not only just watch it for the sake of sitting down and watching a piece of content, just for the sake of passing time or being entertained for the moment. No, these people actually grow this cartoon fetish into fandom. Okay? Now, let's just say for the sake of argument, that's okay. They're fans, of a given cartoon, whatever the case might be. But, folks, my personal experience with these people, and let me tell you, I've been dealing with, the bronies since, 2009. I've been dealing with the furries since that time. All these idiots. And, there is a direct correlation between all the troll terrorists and cyber scumbags that have ever given me any kind of a hard time on the internet, and I'm talking about, these wannabe cyber tough guys, wannabe doxers, butt stalkers, etc. Each and every one of these folks, for whatever reason, are highly intense in cartoon fandom. And in my personal view, folks, I think that this is a correlation that cannot be ignored as far as I'm concerned. And from my own personal experience and what I have witnessed firsthand is that individuals and adults who are cartoon fetished, they kind of possess a socially immature personality. A socially immature personality that is dangerous. And in my personal view, folks, when these people get together and they, commiserate with each other, when they combine with one another, the childlike, man-childlike, immature mentality gets to a point in which it's not only dangerous for themselves and society, but it's also dangerous for the children. It's also dangerous for the children that these cartoons are intended to be marketed towards to begin with. And as far as I'm concerned, folks, I don't like people that are adults and that are cartoon fetished idiots. And listen to me, I'm sorry if that pisses you off. I'm sorry if that gets you angry. But in my view, I don't ever want to affiliate, I don't ever want to befriend anyone who is an adult and who is cartoon fetished. I'm not even joking around. I refuse to want to either talk to these people. I don't want to affiliate with these people. I think these people should be on a list, at their local police department's vice squad. I think that the vice unit should be looking after each and every one of these cartoon fetished adults. And, you know, to be completely honest with you, I think that we should even go farther than that, since the police don't necessarily want to, you know, compile a list of people to look out for. I think that the internet community amongst themselves should compile a list of individuals that are adult fetish cartoon idiots. And you know who I'm talking about? I'm talking about people who actually commiserate and literally get together around the basis of a cartoon. And I'm talking about anime, I'm talking about bronies, I'm talking about tohu, I'm talking about anime or hentai, all that crap. And me personally, I know that I have a huge contingent of people that are cartoon fetish adults that listen to me, but I'm going to be completely honest with you. I don't like you people. I think that you people are literally a waste of life. And to be honest with you, it really pisses me off that I have you people listening to my broadcast. I mean, I'm sincere when I say this. It disturbs me that I actually am a magnet to a bunch of adult people who watch cartoons. And I just want to tell you that I don't like you people. I don't. All right? I really don't. You'll never convince me that being a cartoon fetish moron is somehow cute, innocent, fun, or anything to that capacity. You people, as far as I'm concerned, are a danger to yourselves, society, and children in general. And listen, just all you have to do is take a look at, and I hate to single out the Brony Network chat room, but take a look at the Brony Network chat room and take a look at the cringeworthy, disgusting, immature conversations and the ideas that are concocted in that chat room. I mean, just take a look, and you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Whenever these cartoon fetish idiots all get together, they like to do risque, shameless type of activity. As a matter of fact, many of these cartoon fetish adults relish in the fact that their little cartoon fetish borderlines on pedophilia. I'm not joking. They relish in the fact that their little cartoon fetish borderlines on pedophilia. And I think it's a disgrace. Now, look, as far as I'm concerned, if these people, you know, that are cartoon fetish, if they were ever bullied in school, then their bullies didn't do a good enough job. You understand that? Their bullies didn't do a good enough job, because this type of cartoon fetish crap should have been beaten out of these people a long time ago. All right? I'm not joking. So as far as I'm concerned, look, I can say this. I hate you cartoon fetished idiots. I hate you people, okay? So, you know, you can listen to the show and be like, yeah, ready graffiti. But I hate you people. I'm serious. You know what? I mean, if it came down to, you know, saving your life because you were hanging off a cliff and I realized that you're a cartoon fetished idiot, I wouldn't do anything. I wouldn't lift a finger. I wouldn't spit on you people if you were on fire. Do you understand? I'm not joking around. And I think that each and every one of you, with all due respect, you know, didn't get beat up enough. I'm not joking. I'm not kidding around. I am not joking about this. I do not like you cartoon fetished idiots. I think that you all are sick. I think that you all are, in my personal view, a borderline pedophile. You people relish in the fact that your little stupid cartoon fetish is borderline pedophilic, and I think it's disgusting. I really do. And to be honest with you, I don't like you dumb pieces of garbage. So I would be more than happy if you idiots didn't listen to me anymore. I'm not even joking around. I don't like you cartoon fetish adults. You people are immature pricks. I mean, you people want me to pray for a freaking world war, so you little cartoon fetished idiots are drafted. You know what I mean? And you get to see some actual goddamn combat time, and then your little stupid dumb idiot ass wouldn't be all, oh, cartoon fetish. I just want to like cartoon fetish. I'm not joking around. Each and every one of you adults who like cartoons, you should be castrated. I mean, you should not be allowed to have children. I'm not messing around. I'm not even joking around, man. I am dead serious about this. I hate you cartoon fetished idiots. I hate you people. All right? I'm not joking around. I hate you dumb pieces of fandom, cartoon fetish trash. You are below humanity. You understand? You are the equivalent of a cockroach. I'm not joking. I'm not kidding around. You are the equivalent of a cockroach. You know what I'm saying? I'm not kidding. So, I mean, that's all I got to say about that, folks. But the bottom line is that I don't like you cartoon fetished idiots. I don't. I'm not joking around. I do not like you cartoon fetish idiots, and I wouldn't spit on you if you were on fire. Do you understand me? I wouldn't take a dirty, yellow, bubbly piss on you losers. All right? You are a contributing factor on why our goddamn country is being flushed down the proverbial toilet, you stupid cartoon fetished idiots. And you know what? As I stated, I would not spit on you if you were on fire, you dumb, immature pricks. All right? So go off and die already, because to be honest with you, we need a lot less of you on the earth plaguing people with this disgusting, despicable, borderline pedophilia. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. Anyway, look, I'm done, all right? I'm done. And look, people are pissed because I'm making fun of their cartoons. Look, I don't give a fuck. You think I give a fuck if what, you think I care if you cartoon fetished idiots listen to me? I don't. I don't want you to listen to me. That's the thing. I don't want you to listen to me. I don't want your stupid, dumb, idiot viewership. All right? Go away. I don't want you. You're pathetic. You're trash. You are a freaking, you're a goddamn below human as far as I'm concerned. You're a cockroach.
You're a business owner.
Check.
You have business owner's insurance.
Check.
And 10 years ago, that wouldn't have been enough. Today, small businesses are being targeted and taken down by hackers. Medical offices, consultants, CPAs, any business that's built success has everything to lose. You probably have cybersecurity installed on your computer.
Check.
But you probably don't have cyber insurance. Coverage against loss and damage if your data is compromised. Cyber Policy covers that gap. Cyberpolicy.com shops the leading cyber insurers to find you the right policy at the right price to avoid a catastrophe. Coverage against loss and damage if your data is compromised. Get a custom quote today in just 4 minutes. And for a limited time, use the promo code BLOGTALK to get Norton's small business protection for up to 5 devices. Free when you sign up for cyber insurance. Plan, prevent, insure. Visit cyberpolicy.com. That's cyberpolicy.com. You're a business owner.
Check.
You have business owner's insurance.
Check.
And 10 years ago, that wouldn't have been enough. Today, small businesses are being targeted and taken down by hackers. Medical offices, consultants, CPAs, any business that's built success has everything to lose. You probably have cybersecurity installed on your computer.
Check.
But you probably don't have cyber insurance. Coverage against loss and damage if your data is compromised. Cyber Policy covers that gap. Cyberpolicy.com shops the leading cyber insurers to find you the right policy at the right price to avoid a catastrophe. Coverage against loss and damage if your data is compromised. Get a custom quote today in just 4 minutes. And for a limited time, use the promo code BLOGTALK to get Norton's small business protection for up to 5 devices. Free when you sign up for cyber insurance. Plan, prevent, insure. Visit cyberpolicy.com. That's cyberpolicy.com.
Anyway, look, we got about a little over 10 minutes left. I'm gonna go ahead and move on to some radio graffiti. But goddamn, I'm telling you, you know what? I'm done. I'm done with this whole cartoon fetish nonsense, man. I'm not joking around. Look, if there was ever like a ghost con or something, I'm not shitting around. If there was like a ghost convention or something, and you dumbass cartoon fetish idiots showed up, and you were sporting all this goddamn cartoon crap, I would physically have you fucking removed from my... I'm not even joking around. I would physically have you removed and then made sure that you left on a stretcher. I'm not joking around. I hate you freaking cartoon fetish pricks. I hate you people. I'm not joking. I hate you people. So go die off where you belong and let those of us that actually have some goddamn common sense and that actually want to appreciate real life do so, man. I'm tired of you people plaguing our society with your sick, twisted crap. I wish most of you were gone and put to sleep. Jesus Christ. Anyway, we're going to go to Radio Graffiti, and for you folks that are unaware, all you got to do, give me a call right now, 516-453-9903, and when I call on your area code, you got exactly 3 to 4 seconds to say whatever it is that's on your mind. That's why they call this Radio Graffiti. And look, somebody's saying, if you touch me, I'll sue you. Sue me! I don't give a shit! I mean, do you think I care if you sue me? I would take pleasure in beating your ass and leaving you in a puddle of your own blood and piss and then give you whatever tip money you wanted so you could shit out of a colostomy bag. I don't give a crap. I mean, you dumbasses make it seem as if suing me or sending authorities after me scares me. You understand? I got money, you idiot. I could buy my way out of anything. So go shove it up your ass. All right? I would take pleasure beating a goddamn cartoon fetish adult up. I would take pleasure in doing it. Are you kidding me? I would be doing society a favor. Cartoon fetish assholes. Anyway, do we got any goddamn Radio Graffiti calls, engineer? All right. Well, we got about a little less than 9 minutes left anyway. Let's get to Radio Graffiti right now. Jesus Christ, man. Anonymous Radio Graffiti.
I'm the real Shady, or you want the same Shady that just demonstrating. I want the real same Shady. Please stand up. Please stand up. Please stand up.
Yeah, you know what? Shove that musical blasphemy up your ass, all right? Anonymous Radio Graffiti. That pylons, Radio Graffiti. Troll terrorist and cyber scumbag. Troll terrorist and cyber scumbag. Troll terrorist and cyber scumbag. Yeah, that took a lot of talent, didn't it? Anonymous Radio Graffiti.
Billy and his Bad Mouth are back for the sequel, Bad Santa 2. Billy Bob Thornton is here to tell us all about it. I was reading a profile you did for GQ. It's a very cute story about you and your little daughter. You love My Little Pony.
Oh yeah, I watch it every day with her. Some of the stories are kind of heavy.
Yeah, I'm sure you do, Billy Bob Thornton. I'm sure you do. I mean, you're the old wrinkle windbag trash that literally seduced a young and susceptible goddamn Angelina Jolie, and you ruined her goddamn mind. Now this broad thinks that she's Mrs. Black People in Ethiopia for the United Nations. You stupid old piece of crap. Jesus Christ. Anonymous Radio Graffiti.
The Rainbow Dash cut a triangle in the grass. Illuminati confirmed. Sapphire Shore's headdress has an eye on it. Illuminati confirmed.
You know what? I'm not giving any more airtime. I know this brony crap. I'm done with bronies. All right. You people are sick, and I don't want to. I don't like you people. All right. Go shove a horse head up your ass. You people, if there's any brony stuff, it's gone. I'm first brony, pony, anything. It's over. It's done. I'm not acknowledging any of that shit anymore. 352 Radio Graffiti. We got pylons. Radio Graffiti. Shove it up your ass. What? Look out. You're all clear, kid. Now let's blow this thing and go home. Inner circle. Yeah, that is a shitty splice, man. Seriously, that is a shitty-ass splice, man. I mean, good God. Anonymous Radio Graffiti. This is Sparta Radio Graffiti. I am going to fuck the cupcake broad. That's what I'm talking about. That's good, man. I'm telling him. The perks of being a man, baby.
Woo! The perks of being a man.
You son of a bitch! Shut up! I'm not going to have an affair! Shut up! I'm not going to have an affair. Just shut up. Just shut up, man. Good God. Give me the freaking mic. Give me son of a bitch. Look, I'm not going to have an affair. Shut up. You pricks, man. I'm telling you, pricks. 352 Radio Graffiti.
Ghost, it's Darth Vader again. I'll have 2 number 9s, a number 9 large, 2 number 47s, a number 7 with extra dip. And
Shut up. Just shut up. Is that freaking Eeyore again, for Christ's sake, man? I mean, that's what I'm talking. Let's not go there, for Christ's sake. Hey, Ghost. I'm retarded Ghost. Jesus Christ, man. Anonymous Radio Graffiti.
It starts with a war growl. It starts with getting fired up, staring at yourself in the mirror and showing some teeth and saying, I'm a human being, I have dignity, I'm going to resist, I'm going to start recognizing...
Shut up, Alex Jones, you goddamn Ruski sellout. Shut up! Anonymous Radio Graffiti.
These nuts, these nuts, these nuts, these nuts, these nuts, these...
Yeah, real funny, dickhead. Real funny, jerk off. I don't know what the hell else to say. I don't know. 352 Radio Graffiti equals Radio fucking Graffiti. Ding dong, Raiden's gone. And wait a minute, is this Raiden Snake? Raiden Snake, are you there?
Nothing much, Ghost, but I got one thing to say.
What's going on? What's been going on with you? What's happening, man?
In compliance with Blog Talk Radio's guidelines on discussing the loco blonde stuff.
What the hell
and
is
in
this?
psychology, here's
Wait a minute. What is
another
this? Boy, you better not be
attempted suicide.
Oh shit! Oh Christ!
I'm so sorry, Ghost.
You gotta be.
I'm so sorry.
No.
I'm so
No.
sorry, Ghost. I'm so
No. Oh Christ! No. No. Oh my God! No! Oh my God! Why, man? Why? Drayton State? No! God damn it! Leave Raiden Snake! Leave Raiden Snake alone! You son of a bitch! Damn it! God damn it, you sons of bitches! Leave Raiden Snake alone! He's gone, all right? He's gone because of you troll terrorists! He's gone! He's gone! He's gone because of you! Raiden Snake has gone bye-bye! You son of a bitch! Damn it! God damn it! Give me the mic! Damn it! Jesus Christ. Distilling Capitalist Radio Graffiti.
G'day, buddy. I just wanted to, I know you're having a bad day, but I've got some good news, man. I've given up the paint huffing. I've been talking to Ash Hole and Jimmy, and they've got me onto something else now, man. It's pokey bumwanks. So what you do is you get a couple of fingers, you stick them up your ass, and you have a wank at the same time, man. I've got to tell you, it's really blowing my mind lately.
No, that's sick! No, that's sick! for Christ's sake. They're fruiting up, man. Good God. 614 Radio Graffiti.
Ghost, I just figured out why Ethereum's price is rising. It's because it's being accepted at Hentai Forge now. Oh, my.
Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up!